Hey everyone, welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and this should be Kyle, but he's stuck in traffic right now. He should be here any minute, so I'll just disappear when he shows up kind of thing, and we'll get set up. So what we're doing today, the plan, hello everybody. Hello to you joining live. Hello to you watching later. Hello, hello. Thanks to all these people for supporting the channel. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, so, and hopefully you can hear me. I think so. But yeah, Kyle's on his way. Kyle, the plan today is to teach Kyle the game, but he actually went ahead and like watched some videos and played a little bit on Force Table, which is good. But I'm going to teach him the game with the starter decks, fill in the blanks that he might be missing. And then I asked him what his favorite character was from all the leaders. He told me Cassian Andor. Obviously the show influenced him, I'm sure, because that was a great show, by the way. So I put together a Cassian deck for him that I net decked. I filthy net decked it. Then I put together a Krennic deck, obviously, to go against Cassian. It's kind of funny, right? And I put together a Grand Inquisitor deck, but the ones that I put together for myself, I made sure they're like budget decks. I used cards that I had sparingly. I also put together a deck, Leia deck. Maybe we'll play that too. We'll see what we can get to and how far we get today. But we're just going to play some casual games with... I purposely wanted to play leaders that weren't like top tier tournament winning leaders, which some are already being declared that. And I also purposely built the decks I'm playing with less legendaries and rares in them and stuff. I kind of just looked up some budget builds and ones that kind of had cool themes to them to be more casual. We're going to play more casual today and play with some fun cards that I might not have played with if I went to my store tournament like last weekend, or the one I might go to this weekend, where everyone's playing with the best cards they have and all this stuff. So we're just going to play with some casual decks, casual cards. So if you just want to hang out and watch us play the game, watch me kind of explain it to Kyle and go through the motions, that's great. If you don't know a lot about this game and you're like interested and you're like, oh, I haven't got cards yet, or I kind of want to see how it plays, perfect. I'm going to be explaining everything. We're going to play through it kind of slowly. Kyle's never played in person before, so like this is a good stream for that. So it's just a chill, hangout, casual, no rush. Don't come here for super strategies. I'm not here to play tournament winning decks. That's not what this stream is. So we're just gonna hang out like I would at my weekly game night at a game store like we used to do in the past, playing card games. And we're just gonna, it's like a casual night at the game store. We're just gonna play some Star Wars back and forth, Star Wars Unlimited, and that's the plan. That's the plan. Hello everyone rolling in. Is that the theme music? I don't know, Edward. It's just some generic music that I found that sounded spacey, Star Warsy. I don't know. Like that I probably found like 5 years ago or so. I don't know. Lucas, hello. Minion, Johnny, what up? Echo says no tournament winning decks yet. Yeah. Hey Alex. So the plan is, Kyle I think's here now. I hear him upstairs. Like, I gotta talk quiet. But the plan is hopefully he falls in love with the game, and then we can get him playing Twin Suns on stream with Mel and I in the future. And I'll build him, he doesn't have to buy any cards. I'll build him Twin Suns decks, and then we can play like some 3-player Twin Suns on stream. That's my ultimate goal. That might take weeks, that might take months, that might never happen, but that's my goal. Don't tell Kyle. But yeah, that's the plan. Oh, he's here now. All right, I'm gonna plug them all in. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, for the first time, not the second time, I'm Rob.
Well,
And Kyle's here now. Yay, we can play. Yay. Again, I've already let them know what's happening is you've only dabbled a little bit in Force Table playing online. Today is your first time playing in person.
right.
I'm going to try to trick you into loving the game, and then maybe we can play it more in the future, but we'll see. But Kyle is a Star Wars fan, and used to play Game of Thrones, the card game, I know for sure.
Yeah.
Used to play that with us
Yeah,
at like
yeah.
tournaments and like game nights and all this kind of stuff and testing for stuff. But it's like that kind of card game, but it's a collectible one with booster packs and all that stuff, like Magic and Pokemon and those kind of things. Not an LCG, but it's still from Fantasy Flight Games, which is interesting. So yeah. No, we're not cracking more packs. There's no packs to crack, right? Isn't there like a big outage? It's sold out everywhere. It's not really, but people are panicking already because they're like selling faster than expected. Which I could actually, give me one sec. I'm sure some of you don't know this. Star Wars. Actually, it's probably on their like Twitter, right? FFG Twitter. I mean X. X.com. Did they post it? No, they didn't. Yeah, I don't know where they posted it. So yeah, the game, FFG was like promoting this game since like May of last year. And Mel and I demoed it at Gen Con.
Yeah.
And we're like instantly, I was like, man, this is awesome. And it was just with these 30 card demo decks, like these are 50 cards, but it had some of the same cards over in here. And it was just like a Luke Vervader set up and like a volunteer or a paid intern, whatever, would sit there with you, teach you the game, and you play a game. And Mel and I played it. We were streaming it and like got taught it. And I had so much fun. Instantly, I was like, I'm in. And then as soon as like local game stores started popping up pre-orders, I ordered a couple boxes of it, the starter decks, all that stuff, and was like, I kept looking it up, just making sure they didn't like screw it up or it wasn't changed since we demoed it. But yeah, they were like prepared for this game. They were working on it for like 3+ years. They have a starter set to teach. They had a pre-release a week before where you show up. They give you like 6 packs. That was that video that you said.
Yeah.
And you just crack it and you build a deck from that. And like people are playing, never played before, and it was like all fun. They're giving out prizes, like packs for prizes, so like cards everywhere, just like drowning in cards. So yeah, that's why I'm able to build a few decks so we can play with today. But yeah, they play in 3 sets a year. This set is the Spark of the Rebellion. It's based around like Rogue One, episode 4-ish time. I don't know if you watched Star Wars Rebels. Did you ever watch any of that, the animated one?
No.
I didn't either, but there's a bunch of stuff in here from that, which now I've watched the first episode of that because somebody said, 2 people locally told me to watch that, and then people in chat were saying there's characters from there that like I didn't know who they were in the game, but it's literally like called Star Wars Unlimited because they're pulling from like
Yeah, I heard that.
anything canon, anything canon, like comics, video games, animated series, movies, whatever Disney is is canon still. Books like novels and stuff, like they can pull from all that stuff, which is crazy.
To get more cards.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Need to
So
flip it
yeah.
back.
Oh. Well, sounds like he's talking into a can.
And
We did his thing though. Oh no, it's fine. Let's try. I don't know.
Wearing the right shirt today too.
Yeah, read the keyword again.
Keyword. The glossary. We got raid. While the unit is attacking, it gets extra power equal to the raid value. Cool.
Oh, I see.
+2.
You read another one?
Restore. When this unit attacks, deal damage from your base. Restore value.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, it's like I see what it's doing. Maybe put it up. Put up the mic like a little bit higher.
One button up.
Yeah, like a couple inches higher.
It's gonna get muted by my beard.
Well, that's fine. I think your voice will go through the jungle. Okay, read one more time.
Units enter play exhausted and remain in play until defeated. Have a power and HP value. Power indicates how much damage a unit can cause. I'm no longer in a can.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. It was like not pumping you. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Just let us know. We're trying to look into the jungle. Yeah. We'll try to fix the audio. We'll see.
Look at this mat.
Yeah, this is official mat. They sell the 2-player mat. They have like mats with different art on them. I have another mat, but it's not here. That's just like got the Death Star and like it's got the outlines. It's just like a 1-player mat. So awesome. I love it. But yeah, what I was gonna show you guys, where Mel rudely interrupted us. Just kidding. So yeah, I guess today, or I don't know where FFG posted this, but I saw this shared around on social media. But the game came out March 8th. They had said way in advance that they've printed so much of this game. Don't worry, it won't have shortages like other card games, and they'll have plenty of it. You can draft and sealed and all this stuff and weekly play, and there'll be tons. Don't worry, everybody. There won't be shortages. But already, like a couple days ago, stores were like leaking online in the US that like Asmodee distribution was telling their retailers that like we don't have any left right now. Yeah, we ran out already. And I know in Canada we were playing locally at the stores, and they're already running out of stuff in Canada and saying like maybe more stuff in April. I don't know what the deal is for real, but then they posted this officially today because people are freaking out. Card prices have gone up. Scalpers already buying boxes. Like, yes, it went a little nuts in like literally 24 hours. So then they posted this today. We wanted to give you a brief update on how Star Wars Unlimited is doing. The game has been an unprecedented success for Asmodee and FFG in its first week. It's like only been out a week and a half, like not even 2 weeks yet. It's already far exceeded the sales of any game we've ever released as a studio, and has also exceeded the best expectations we had anticipated. Players and retailers have responded with a level of enthusiasm that has exceeded our wildest expectations. So first and foremost, thank you for your passion and enthusiasm for the game in this first week. And like, there's stores around here, Kyle, that were like, I was asking like, are you going to sell this game? And they're like, no. Like, no pre-release? No. But literally like the week of it, the pre-release is approaching. Instantly, I think so many customers were asking that all of a sudden, like, it went from like 2 stores that I could go to pre-releases at to all of a sudden, like 3 days before that Friday, boom, like stores everywhere were posting, sharing on social media. Like people on Facebook were gathering them all. And there's like, then I could go to like 5, 6 if I wanted to. That didn't even conflict, not to mention all the ones that overlapped and stuff. Yeah, it's like all these stores were sleeping on it. And then I don't know, all of a sudden, like people cared out of nowhere. Like, it's too bad FFG didn't get more people confident in it to pre-order enough that they raised the hype. But as soon as people played it at the pre-release, got their hands on the game and played it in person, instantly people are like, take my money. I'll buy whatever you got, I'm buying it. Like every pre-release I was at, people are buying any mats, anything that was available, any packs, anything they could buy. Yeah, it's crazy. And even the tournaments for release weekend, people were like buying everything that was there. Like they're going crazy. Our goal has always been to release just the right amount of product to the market, to avoid distributing too much product, but also to avoid leaving the market without it for long periods of time. The good news is that we had a plan in place in case sales overperformed. According to our best forecast, we thought we would activate the plan at the end of March. But the events of the last week triggered that plan a little earlier. We didn't think we would have to implement it so soon, so once again, thank you. So here's the plan, in the most vague way possible. Although we still have stock available, so they have some secret reserve. So they told stores you can't get any more, but then they have a bunch saved up somewhere in like Fort Knox underground somewhere or something, in a bunker, fallout bunker or something. The strategy we were discussing with our distribution partners is to release the available product. This means already printed, already stored, in measured waves. So basically they had a ton of product, and as soon as it started selling too fast, they told everyone, stop, you can't have any. And now they're going to trickle it out. So it's like, it doesn't say here they're going to print anymore, which means prices are going up, scalpers are going to grab whatever. Supposedly stores aren't allowed to sell online and only to their communities and only run draft events and all this and prizes and things with the packs, but I don't know if that's true. But yeah, they're trying to make it so you could still do draft and sealed events, because that is the fun. Like all the packs are made to draft. Like they have leaders in them and bases in them, so you just open 3 packs and you can like draft it around the table, build a deck, and play a whole tournament. Nice. Which is so fun. Yeah, I did it once. I might be doing it tomorrow actually at our local game store if they still have packs. They said they saved some for us to do it for like a couple weeks, but we'll see. If you're a retailer, please stay in touch with your local distributor for additional information. Yeah, so this is scary. It's like the game's great. I'm telling everyone it's great, and I'm saying, yeah, you can go buy this and you can play that. And now it's like, yeah, forget everything I said literally like 3 days ago. Yeah, sorry guys. And even starter decks, I was like, oh, starter decks are easily available. But then I checked some of the stores today that had them yesterday, and they're all like all gone. So people are like, as soon as this word gets out, people panic buy, and yeah. So sorry guys. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have thrown it on stream. I'm sorry. Look what I did. No, I'm just kidding. No way I did this, but yeah. So yeah, anyways. Don't worry, Kyle. You can play with my cards. You don't have to worry.
Awesome.
That's how we'll roll. Yeah, Stuart says my gaming store ran out of Star Wars limited packs. My local store has some still. Maybe I should buy more. Here's the thing. This is mainly, I think, a North American problem. Definitely Canada and definitely US, from everything I've seen online. In Europe, UK, whatever, I don't think it's as much of an issue. But we know scalpers be scalpers, and once people hear this, you know there's some scalpers who will place giant orders and get stuff shipped from UK if they can or wherever, and then hoard it and then sell it, you know, jack it up. So I'm sure it'll ripple, but yeah, it's mainly a North American thing, I think, but maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. So but yeah, don't go rush out. If like you have enough cards or you're good, like whatever, but make sure you know you like the game first before you go nuts, okay? Just try with a starter deck first. Still stands, and you still can take a starter deck to a local casual play night or tournament. They have enough cards in them. This is a legal deck, but they're just not that strong, I don't think, because they obviously want you to buy more cards. All right, scalpers, my old enemy. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not a problem. Okay. Yeah. I sleeved them up. These sleeves don't come with the...
They don't come like this in the box?
They come with the boxes. They just don't come with sleeves.
No, the sleeve.
No. Yeah. But I made sure I got Luke and Vader sleeves, you know, so.
Oh man, here I thought a whole bunch of...
No. No loot. Only Luke leader. No, yeah, put your base up front. And we both have 30 health bases. We can...
What's that online?
Force table?
Yeah, isn't it the other way around?
I don't know. You're supposed to put your base like close to your opponent so they can see like you're actually, even the rules, it says like face your opponent, I believe, in this setup, but it's like, you know, so they can see the 30, they're trying to damage your base, whatever. Do whatever. I don't care. Spending too much time on the orientation of the base and the leader. Okay. You guys prefer, let's call this view number 1. And maybe I'll do a poll. This is vertical, right? Is the table horizontal or vertical to the viewer right now? Vertical, right? It's like up and down. No, it's horizontal because we're sitting.
Yeah.
It's like, is it where we're sitting, or is it the line in the? I don't know. Someone in the chat will know.
I would say
it's vertical.
Yeah.
No, I think it's horizontal.
The cards like this.
Someone in the chat. Do you have an opinion on this?
Horizontal. I would say horizontal is the other way.
Horizontal is the other way?
I think so.
Okay, let's just do this. View 1 or view 2. Just leave as is? No, okay, watch. So this is view 1.
Rotated?
Yeah, watch. Boom. View 2. A little more zoomed in. I don't know. I had this set up before with Mel. I just didn't have Mel in the top left. I forgot to do that last time as an option. But I won't watch this, like, because I might accidentally... This view, I won't see your hand by accident either. Because, yeah, you're like, obviously don't put it out that far. But the other side I can. The only thing is resources, like, you can still see them if we play them up a little higher, and it makes sure we exhaust them, like, a little higher. But that's the only thing. But yeah, so I put a poll in the chat. Do you like view 2, which is this view is view 2 if you're watching live. And I'll push the button again. Hopefully it works. Nope.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Hello? There it is. Or view 1. This is view 1. This is view 1. You'll see more of the board. You can see resources. We won't. You can see the discard pile, so you'll see the cards we played. You know, sometimes you play events and you just throw them in the discard pile. You might not see them as easy. But go ahead and vote in the live chat right now, and we'll stick with whichever way you guys want for this stream. We'll try it out. But yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I'll just continue shuffling for a second, then we'll close the poll and vote whatever. But yeah, I was like setting up the stream like last week or whatever, and I was like, I don't know which way I like. Because again, some people watch. I watch personally on big screens. Some people watch on little screens, and I think both are okay. But definitely on phone, I feel like you want things as big as possible. I don't think either way you're reading any cards, but you'll just see art, right? Oh, can you make view 3 where Kyle is right side up?
No, you don't want to.
Wait, what?
No, because view 2 was you. I was upside down. And flip it so that I'm right side up.
No, not doing
views.
I can zoom in on Kyle's side so we can like get in his, you know, he can walk us through his decisions, and like if we really want to see. That was for when Mel and I were like doing a sealed, we were like building our decks live, so like I had it so we could like flip it or whatever. We're cracking packs and stuff.
Very little thought process going on over here.
Yeah. You don't want him to be in Kyle's head. It's a dark place.
Hello. So the only thing I am not familiar with is the token, also because I did.
Okay, so in the game we have so here I'll just use a card for example. So you might have a unit and you could stick shields on them. These come in the game on the back of like locations when you open packs. Again, so in draft that you have some to use. But in the starter decks, they come with two-sided ones, which I like really nice. So if this guy gets a shield, you can just put as many shields as you can get, and every time he gets damage, it breaks a shield off, right?
Yep.
You can also add experience through abilities and things. Experience, all that is +1/+1. And these are considered token upgrades. So anything that removes an upgrade can knock this off.
Right.
Just like in every other game you play with attachments, it's the same stuff, right? But these are official Gamegenic tokens, and they have some replacements. So this is the same as an experience +1/+1, and you can have as many as he can take. And when he dies, they go away, and consider them just the same as having a whole bunch of attachments, just cleaner. But if I play something that gets rid of an upgrade, if you want to use, I have them here. So if you want to use these instead, they're here for you. But if you don't mind the tokens, then you can use the tokens. Okay. I love the tokens. But just keep in mind that this is the same as an upgrade. This is the same as that card. So if I play something that removes all upgrades from a unit, for example, it will remove all of these. Some people get confused. I was playing in pre-releases, playing at some of the release weekend events, and people are very confused when you play something that removes upgrades, and they tell you, no, you can't remove this token. I'm like, well, no, it's literally this. Like, you know, this is a token upgrade, right? And it blows their mind when I show them on the back of a base, those are a thing. And yeah, a lot of people don't read the nice little quick start rules, you know, and go to a tournament, which I'm surprised by, but that's okay. I don't mind teaching. There's little reminder tokens. So if something gives a unit like Sentinel for the turn or something weird, we can put that on there. Or I exhaust a unit for the turn, we can put that on there to remind that he doesn't ready or something. These are temporary little buffs. So if you play like a card that gives like +1 attack, or, you know, +1, this is not like the same as an experience, even though it's +1/+1, this is just temporary. So you can, some people put them off the mat, some people put them on the card. Just to tell you, there's a temporary, like, you know, negative or something applying. If you played like an event on them and it lasts for the whole phase, you know, that might be multiple back and forths. So you can use those for reminders for that kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of 1s in this side. There's just 1 damage, you know, 1 damage. Supposedly it actually says like 1 in whatever language, Star Wars language this is. It actually says what these are on them. Like this says shield. So this is the same as like the shield token. This is a shield. It says shield in whatever. What language is that? Somebody knows it. It's like actually a Star Wars language. These little X is to cover up your once per game ability. Once it's used, your heroes come out and it's gone back. And yeah, there's 5s and 10s for damage here also. Okay. I just put those in their own little separate tray for you. I think, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's all they are.
Cool.
And then there's a initiative token, which we're using. I just threw it off to the side out of your little tray. But yeah, because that's like the set like Mel would bring to a game store, and I have mine over here. I bring to a game store and just ready to go. All right, so we can roll off. You have a little die there. Mel's purple, pretty little sparkly die for you there. And whoever gets the highest, choose who goes first. I rolled 19. You roll a 2. I'll go first. I'll take initiative, I should say.
Oh, like quick card with this thing.
No, they didn't have a reference card. The only thing on the back is the keywords. But most of the starter deck cards, that's why I want to play with the starter decks with you first, was because they have lots of reminder text on them that the regular cards don't. But they're still the same cards that are in the base set and stuff, which is nice. Oh, it's Orabesh. Yeah, I always forget. Equals Star Wars language. I always forget what it's called. It's not Dothraki? Is it Dothraki? Are you sure? Just kidding. Orabesh. Okay. But yeah, they actually put that on there. Like it actually says what it is, which is neat.
Who makes the tokens?
Gamegenic, which is basically the people who used to make, like back in the day, I don't know if you remember, we used to buy Fantasy Flight Games sleeves, and we used to buy, remember those little pearly little disc tokens that we used to use in Game of Thrones, the gold and the blue and the red and all that? Whoever was behind that, when Asmodee purchased Fantasy Flight, they broke them off in a own separate company called Gamegenic. So now they make official deck boxes and stuff for all of Asmodee and Fantasy Flight Games studios. They make official stuff for the games. So they make like official Star Wars deck boxes. They make the sleeves. They make the tokens, the mats. I guess it does. Oh yeah, Gamegenic right there. Yeah, which is just another studio. Like FFG is a studio under Asmodee. They're a studio under Asmodee. Yeah, things have changed since we played back in the day.
Which FFG's comment there, when they refer to being the best-selling games in the studio, they're really just when that merger happened, not like.
I don't know. Yeah, because they became like a studio when Asmodee purchased them, but like, were they not a studio when they were like owned by themselves, or were they a company? Like, I don't know what they mean by the since we've been a studio or like in our. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like saying it's the best.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Definitely marketing spin, either way you look at it. Positive spin on, we're not going to have enough cards for you guys. We're not going to print anymore. Here's our marketing spin on it. The game's doing great. Thanks, guys. Hopefully people don't lose hype when they can't find cards like Lorcana and stuff. So people like View 2, 65%. Okay, let's see if it works again. Boom. Yeah, I said it was View 2.
You're stuck with it.
I said it's View 2. Sorry, guys. What you're dealing with today. I can probably rotate. I'll rotate it every 5 minutes. I'll change the view just to screw with you guys for fun. No, just every turn. When it's Kyle's turn, I do this view, and then when it's my action, we'll just do action. I'll keep pushing the button every action. That'll be great content to watch, right? Not disorienting. Not disorienting. This doesn't sound right, but anyways. Yeah. Kyle's just going up and down. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay.
How many cards? 5?
6.
6.
So 6 cards. Okay. And the mulligan, if you don't like it, you have to shuffle it all back in and draw 6 new and you're stuck with it. So what they say in the rule book is like try to have a 1 or 2 cost unit you can play on the first turn and you're kind of okay. Or your first couple turns, but you're going to draw 2 cards at the end of the round, so you'll dig into other stuff. But just make sure you have like a 1 or 2 cost unit to slap on the board, whether it's space or ground, whatever, doesn't matter. At least when you're learning. I will keep it. And then you have to decide once you keep it, which 2 cards you're resourcing for the rest of the game. So remember in Game of Thrones, the living card game when we used to play, remember you'd always be digging for your locations that helped you like discount units like Street of Steel and Street of Sisters, and they reduce like power card, all this stuff. I remember you didn't see them sometimes and you couldn't play the cards you wanted to play. The cool part in this is like you draw into something you can't play right now or you don't want to play based on your opponent or what's going on. You just resource it and it's gone for good and it just becomes a resource. So you're never like digging for those like cards to help you play, which is cool. It's like very smooth.
The only problem is
But you'll draw 2 at the end of the turn, and you should resource 1 of those, but at least you have another choice to kind of dig for what you need. I ask you this, do you have at least a unit, space, or ground? And it'll tell you at the top of the card if it's a unit or if it's space or ground that costs 2 or less?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. Are you sure Kyle's mic is on? And the little we hear his voice isn't in your mic? Yeah, I'm going to mute myself.
Now it is just. Oh, you turn me up. Took me out of the tin can. Okay.
Unmuted. Just Kyle's unmuted.
Just unmuted. So, screen stuff. I don't know how I can normally have it. I'll put the mic. My mic that's in. You probably turned it down so that you didn't get picked up in both.
Yeah, probably what it's doing. Okay, jacked Kyle's game.
I'm jacked. All right, cool.
Okay, stop talking for a second. Okay, now read something again. Read. Shielded at the bottom. What's shielded, Kyle?
Shielded again. Enemy units in the same area, ground or space, as this unit can attack your non-sentinel units in this area or your base. If you have multiple units with sentinel in the same area, your opponent may choose which of those units to attack. Place units with sentinel slightly ahead of other units in the arena as a reminder that they must be attacked.
Okay.
Good now?
I think so. It looks good.
Yeah.
But it looked good before.
Pontus wants me to put the mic in my beard.
Much better? Okay. Hopefully, now I'm probably going to echo because I boosted his mic so much that I'll get picked up in there too. So I'm going to sound worse probably, but like as long as you can hear me, let's just go with it.
We should have hired Mel to be the sound girl today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, where the hell is she anyway? No, I'm just
over here with a boom mic.
Yeah. Mel's off camera right now, holding up a boom mic for the next 3 hours as we play. Every now and then the mic just kind of dips in front of us. Hey, wake up.
What was he doing? Oh, picking 2 cards.
Yeah, 2 cards to resource. And the resource for the rest of the game. You don't get it back. Unless you're playing Lando Calrissian, I think is the one card that lets you do that.
See, I should have looked at these cards.
That's why I thought, I guess I wasn't clear when I was like, I think I said try the starter decks on the website, and then like, if you want.
I did, but like I was not.
You like went right for the Cassian deck, which I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, well, I just,
That's okay.
Thought it was cool.
So, let me give you the rundown on the Luke deck. So Luke.
Is there a way to take stuff from my hand, or no? No?
I don't think so, not in this deck. There is in the game, though. There's like cards that let me look at your hand, pull cards out of it and stuff. But not here. So keep this in mind. Here's, look at the screen. This is how Luke works, okay? Luke has an action that you can use on your turn, spend 1 resource, exhaust him, to give a shield token to a heroism unit you played this phase. So one with the little white logo.
Yep.
So Luke is from heroism, but he's also from vigilance, and you're also playing cunning. So as long as you want to use this ability as much as possible, that's your whole thing, is throwing shields on things. So your deck, you want to use Sentinel to, you're playing the more defensive deck, I think, with the shielding and the Sentinel and stuff. But you can use it offensively to attack. That'll just prevent damage back to you with shields.
Ooh. Okay.
By the way, Lando is crazy good if you read it wrong and return your opponent's result. No, it's your own. It's friendly, I think it says on it, right?
Okay.
Don't worry, it's just a learning game, Kyle. If you want to play open-handed, we can too.
No.
But I know you know what you're...
I'm just
reading
how cards work together here.
Yeah.
That's all. And
but we can play a couple times. We can play like a best of 3 with this, or play like a game after.
I'll go quicker.
No, it's okay. No rush. Just ask questions. Don't be afraid to whatever.
Okay, so I've gone. Then we drop. Again, or
Nope.
There's no
Not till the
drawing?
regroup phase. So now we're into
Okay.
an action phase. I have initiative. I go first, and we let it go action, action, action,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And actions are playing a card by spending resources,
Mm-hmm.
attacking, which you need to have a ready unit exhaust to attack something in the same arena, usually. And then the other thing is action abilities. You can do those. Those take a turn. Epic actions also take up an action. And passing is an action. You can soft pass and then let the other person go. But if then I pass, that ends the round.
Yeah.
And whoever has initiative just keeps it. Or you can take initiative, which is the same thing as passing for the rest of the round, making sure you go first next round. So there's a little dance. So I'm going to go first. And first thing I'm going to do is spend one resource by exhausting it to play in the ground arena Death Star Stormtrooper, which, as you can see at the top of the card, is a ground unit and is villainy and aggression traded, which matters for my ability for Darth Vader. He is kind of like Luke. You have to spend a resource and exhaust him. And they don't ready till the regroup phase at the end of the round. To basically deal damage to a unit. Could be my own, could be yours. And then a damage to a base, which could be yours or my own. I'd probably do it to you, though. So the other key thing with leaders is my epic action. My leader comes out when I control 7 resources. Yours comes out when you control 6.
Yeah.
And there's the stats on the other side, but you can always look at him if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
And he has that whole shield thing even better. And he can be a unit. So you're trying to keep resourcing till you get to the point to get your leader out. He's free to deploy. You just have to have enough resources in your possession. You don't spend them to deploy your leader.
Wait, this is spend one, and what's
This
the...
is spend a resource and exhaust it like this.
Oh, exhaust him.
So that you can only use it once per round, basically.
Oh, I see. I see.
All right. So
Yeah.
that was my action. Now it's your action. So playing a card probably is the play. You're not going to attack. Obviously, you don't have anything to attack with. You're not going to deploy your leader. You can't do his action because you have no unit yet to put anything on.
But can you put a card into resources or no?
No, only if it says on it you can, which I have some in my deck. I don't think your deck has that. Is
Okay.
the card resupply? You don't have that because you're not green. Yeah, you won't have that.
Okay.
We do that in the regroup phase
Yeah,
after we
but
draw.
you can't do it as an action. I
No.
see.
Unless the card lets you do it.
Okay. So I will spend one. This ground unit in.
And they always come into play exhausted. This is a surgical droid. Okay. And on attack stuff happens before they deal damage to each other and fight. If it happens after, it'll say like when the unit completes an attack,
Yeah,
do something.
yeah.
Okay. So now it's my action. I will, since I played a villainy unit, I'm going to use Vader's action, spend a resource. I'll deal 1 damage to this guy and 1 damage to your base. So I'll just grab little ones there. And now it's your action. Probably would take the initiative unless you have a 1-cost card you're going to play. But you could have used Luke's ability, but you can't because you didn't play a hero unit. So you can't use his ability because
Yeah.
you're looking for a
Yeah,
weight. Normally that's what you do, but
Okay.
Take
so
initiative?
Yeah, I'll take initiative,
Okay.
which is, you said still a pass?
It's a pass for the rest of the
Yeah.
round, so you're good. And then I will look. I have no resources left. I have no free cards in hand. This guy can't attack or anything. I will just pass. And once we consecutively pass, we end the round.
Couldn't you just take initiative back or no? That
Nope.
can't happen.
Only once per
I see.
round. Yeah. And you would even do this actually in the rules, the comprehensive rules. You flip it to show
so
it's been taken.
not there.
And then
Okay.
in regroup, we'd flip it back to show it's like back in a takeable state, basically.
Okay. Yep.
So now regroup phase, first step, draw 2 cards. And the next step is optionally make one of them, any of them, a resource, just like you did at the start. You don't have to, but you probably should until at least you can get your leader out. Okay, so pick something.
Just one?
Yep. And just 1 card, throw it down, exhausted. Just every time a card comes into play, it comes into play exhausted. That's a default rule. And then let me look at mine actually. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'll put 1 in. Then the next step is ready everything. Everything that is exhausted, leaders, cards, resources, all that stuff. And boom, we're back to the action phase. You have initiative, you go first action. That's it, just 2 phases. Super simple. Super simple. Easy to learn, hard to master. Sword Arc ARC. No,
Oh, I can't
that's
do
a
that now?
separate action. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
back and forth.
I
It's
see,
very
see.
weird,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
just sit there doing your whole turn. So you spend 2, you play a restored Arc 170. Comes to play exhausted. Now it's my turn. I have 3 resources. I'll do this. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to play a Snow Trooper Lieutenant. When played, you may attack with a unit. If it's Imperial, so it has the Imperial trait, it gets +2/+0, so +2 power, +0 HP for this attack. And on the starter deck, look, it even reminds you, you can only attack with a ready friendly unit. You know how many people think they can attack with anything?
Yeah, no,
So no, watch.
So you're attacking with that guy?
Yep, and I give him +2 because he does have the Imperial trait, but I'm going to actually attack your base for 5.
Yeah.
So grab a 5er and throw her on there. So showing you have options, unless you have the Sentinel keyword over here, that you're forced to go after something with Sentinel, but I'm not. So I thought of taking this guy out, but he also hits back for 1, so we basically just defeat each other. I don't feel like doing that right now. I figure I'll put some pressure on your base, make you have to answer and deal with my guys if you want. So now it's your action. And this is the craziness. Every little action in this game, it's like the resourcing alone is such a cool decision that like feels, it's like this, putting a card in resources is like the most game affecting decision I feel. But then the sequencing back and forth is just so clever. So simple, but so clever. Like, feels so cool. I don't know. Yep. I would do the same. So you played that this turn. It's hero. That's legit. Grab a blue one from there.
Blue one.
And yeah, keep those handy. Make sure you know where those are. You'll need them a lot of blues.
Yeah,
you can throw those wherever in whichever tray. You'll probably use these less, so throw the orange ones in there or whatever.
Just gonna put them on top. All good. Okay.
All right, my action. I'll do Vader again. Spend a resource, and I'll actually hit this guy for 1 damage. What happens when I hit him for damage?
It's gone.
Boom! Okay. And then I'll hit your base for 1. Because I played a villainous card this turn. Your action.
Well, I will pass. Wait, will I pass? I hit for 1.
Now, here's the thing. This is the thing.
Sorry, I'll just target this.
Now, is it worth it? Like,
for 1? Why not?
Because maybe you want to keep initiative. Maybe I'm going to steal it from you. Like, it probably doesn't matter right now, but it might matter near the end of the game, you know? Like, just keep that in mind. Like, I've learned, like, sometimes it's not, like, maybe worth the 1 damage. But I think in this case, you're probably fine. Well, but you could take this guy if you're afraid of me next turn hitting you back for 3. But it's your call. Like, you do you. We're just learning.
Yeah, well, I hit you and he'll die. That guy will die.
Yeah, they both kill each other. If you hit this guy, you die because you have 2 health remaining. This guy does not die, so I probably wouldn't hit him. But yeah, you have a choice. You can do 1 damage to my base, or you can take out this guy hitting for 3. Your call. Or take the initiative so that you're going first next round if that matters. I don't know if it does. I don't know.
So if I have it, I could say I'm going to take the initiative, and then I just
flip it. And then you flip it, it's locked, and I can't take it. So you're going first next turn. So this is like the fun, interesting decisions of the game is like, does that 1 damage matter? I think it does if you take out one of my units so that I can't hit you back for 3. Might be worth it. But doing 1 damage to my base versus going first sometimes is not the play. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, again, I don't know what's in your hand. I don't know what's going on with the deck, but just letting you know that, like, there's more to it than just, like, do everything you have at your disposal. There's a nice little, beautiful dance of when to take initiative, and which is very clever. Yeah, go ahead. I've probably confused you.
No. I just you laid out the options, which was good.
Yeah.
I'll take initiative.
Okay. And I will pass, and then draw 2.
2.
Angie, what's up? We're just teaching Kyle how to play Star Wars Unlimited. And yes, I took Vader. Of course I took Vader. The only reason I bought this game. The only reason I fell in love with it. As soon as I played Vader at Gen Con, I was like, ooh, you guys are going to have Vader in the first set? In the starter decks? I'm in. Any game where I can play Vader and slash my lightsaber around, killing little innocents. It's all great. Taking out young Jedi is something I love to do.
Zard.
I know. So just think for the next couple turns, like what you'd want. Remember, you're going to now be at 4 resources. Next turn, you'll be at 5. Keep that in mind.
Wish you could.
You can't play everything. And remember, you'll keep drawing 2 cards every turn. And once you get your leader out at 6, you might want to stop resourcing. Then you'll be drawing 2 every turn. Just think like kind of more short term, but maybe hold like 1 card for late game if like just in case you don't draw into it. I don't know. This is just general advice that from me playing my limited amount of games. But okay. So then we ready everything up. And you're first. Hey Wikimart, how did the tournament on Sunday? I think the store had like 12 spots that they were selling online in advance. You had to buy tickets. When I showed up, there was like 5 or plus people that were showing up and they were turning them away basically because they had no tickets left. And if you didn't pre-order, you couldn't get in. They sold out. But they told everyone to wait to see if people no-showed. But then because people no-showed for like the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments at the time, which only had like 3 or 4 people each, which was kind of like embarrassing because those games are supposedly way more popular, I've heard. They actually allowed, I think, 5 or so more people to join. We had like 21 or 22, maybe 20 players. I forget what the actual final number was. So they ended up doing, instead of best of 3 rounds, they did best of 1 5 rounds, and they gave out the OP packs to everyone that played. Then they gave out to the top 8. They divided up. They put in the pool 1.5 packs per player. So however many that is, I can't do math right now. And then they divvied it up amongst the top 8. And I was in the top 8. I think it was like 5th or 6th or something. I went like 3 and 2. So I got a couple packs and one of those organized play packs, which was fun. But lots of Sabine and Boba Fett decks and like meta kind of decks and stuff. But lots of not meta decks. Like I would say half of the decks, there was like crazy ones, like fun, crazy decks, which was cool. But yeah, it was definitely a fun day and a good turnout, and it was cool to see.
Does Sentinel take effect now, even though it's exhausted?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you can attack things that are exhausted, but you can't attack with things that are exhausted. Because part of attacking is exhausting to attack.
Yeah.
But like, if this guy were a spaceship, I could attack that. I would have to attack that. I couldn't attack your base or this unit because they have Sentinel. So yes, that's great to protect you in space. I don't have any spaceships yet. So that's you're playing System Patrol Craft. All right. So because nope, can't do that. Nope. So how do I do this? I will just spend 3. And I'll play a Super Laser Technician. When defeated, this is the card that I was talking about when you're asking about putting things in as resources.
Yeah.
When this guy dies, he goes into play as a resource and then readies, so I can use him. So I'll throw him here. And there you go. Now it's your action.
Yeah, I'll just this guy.
We'll just trade with each other.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do Vader's ability since I played a villainy card. I'll deal 1 damage to this thing and 1 damage to your base.
Yeah. I think you can't. Oh, that bypasses the can attack base.
This is not attacking. This is me just using
some special. Okay.
This is just an ability. I'm just using action.
Oh, it's an action.
Like just to deal damage.
Okay.
And it doesn't say deal damage to a space unit. It doesn't say deal damage to a friendly unit. It doesn't say deal damage to an opponent's unit. It doesn't say deal damage to whatever. You can do any unit anywhere, friendly, enemy, and it's not an attack. Because an attack would be using a unit in one of the arenas and exhausting them to perform an attack. So this is not attacking, it's just dealing damage with an ability.
Okay.
Which in every like freaking FFG game in the last 2.5 decades, this idea of attacking and dealing damage, the same as playing and put into play, are two different things that are similar, and sometimes people use the wrong words when describing. But yeah, you have to look for specific wording to kind of limit things.
Okay, I'll attack your base.
Okay.
3.
So 3 on my base. And he has restore. So actually before the damage is dealt.
Was it before?
Yeah, this is in the same window as like I think on attack, the restore. It says on it
attacks.
when this unit attacks.
Oh, okay.
So it's before damage is dealt back and forth.
So I'll take one.
You heal. So even if you ran into one of my guys and killed himself, you still get the restore, I think.
Because it's
pretty sure. This is when, not after an attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Little base healing, I see. Oh yeah, blue. Blue is like the healing faction. That's like their thing. Red's aggression, obviously like cheap dudes, lots of damage, rushing. Green is like resource ramping. What else would you say is in green? I don't know. There's yellow, which is like trickery stuff, event focused kind of thing. And then I think blue is also like the attachment, like upgrade kind of focused color in this game. And what's the other one? Green, red, I already described, blue, and yellow. Yeah, I think it's all of them, 4 of them. Yeah, okay. I will. I'll just attack your base for 2.
Yeah.
You'll probably just take initiative, right?
Yeah.
No resources.
Yeah.
Okay, you take initiative, I'll pass. I got nothing left, so we draw 2. I don't think it was FFG being caught off guard by the success. I think it was stores being caught off guard by the success. Because it sounds like FFG was kind of expecting people to kind of like it, so that's why they printed a ton. But stores didn't obviously pre-order, and a lot of stores weren't even taking pre-orders, and a lot of stores weren't scheduling pre-releases or ordering the product at all. And then when people started calling pre-release weekend saying, where's your damn pre-release? Where's your damn product? When can I buy the game? And then all the stores at last minute went, oh crap, we should probably buy this stuff. People want to buy it. And then they ordered it all too quickly because stores underestimated it. Which sucks. But yeah. So hopefully we're not running into a Lorcana situation where in a few weeks there's nothing to play. No one can play drafts. This game is like built to be one of the best draftable games ever. And limited. And then if you don't have packs for people to draft with, that sucks. That really sucks. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, we talked about it a bit earlier, Wikimart, on the stream. I brought up the FFG statement and we discussed it. But yeah, that's crazy. Good to hear, though, I think. But I'm a little worried because they're not talking about doing more print runs. Just about limiting and trickling stock out, which is kind of scary to me. And then their positive PR spin scares me also. Because if you read it very carefully, it sounds like they don't have a good plan, in my opinion. Which scares me. So we'll see. Resource. I will resource this card. And I'll ready everything up. Sorry, I'm slow.
Duplicate upgrades can't be played, or can they?
They can, but there's unique, just like in other games.
Yeah, if they are unique,
if they're unique, you can play it in this game. So most games we played, if it's unique, it can't leave your hand.
Yeah.
But in this game, you can play it, so it has a when to play ability or something cool, but then you have to discard one of them, gets defeated to the discard pile.
But can you play it? You can't play it on the same character, right?
You can't put it, you can put it in play, but it can't be in play on your side. You can't have 2 of them or whatever.
Right.
So, for example, if you have Luke's lightsaber, and that's unique, you can attach it to any unit, but if you attach it to Luke, it has like an additional bonus. But once you go to put a second lightsaber in play, one of them you must choose to be defeated.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, like, if it's a unique character, here's the crazy part. So
yeah, the character stuff, I watched a few things.
It's silly.
Yeah.
Because normally we're used to playing, like, you play Tyrion Lannister, this version, you can't put another into play until that guy's gone, right?
Yeah.
In this game, it's Darth Vader, what the hell is this Darth Vader called? Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. So it takes into account subtitles for the unique rule with the little star. So I could have him play Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. I could have Darth Vader commanding the First Legion, which there's a unit, Darth Vader. And in the next set, I'm sure I could have, you know, Darth Vader in diapers, you know, a little 2-cost one that hits 1 for 1. You know, angry Darth Vader, angry teenager, which they were saying on stream, you know, Anakin. You could have him in play also.
Right.
As long as it's a different name and subtitle, you're good. Which is so weird, so weird. But hell, like some people in the future are gonna have like literally like 15 versions of Luke in their deck, and like it's just gonna be like a freaking like that Spider-Man meme where like, you know, Spider-Man is pointing at Spider-Man and like Spider-Man's pointing at the other Spider-Man.
The you is a me, yeah.
It's gonna be like that, where it's just like 100 of them in play. You want to damage which Darth Vader do you want to hit? Did you say which one? So it could get pretty silly, but we'll see. So there is a character in here, Admiral Mahdi, I think, or I think it's Admiral Mahdi. I don't know some Mahdi guy, who when he's defeated, I can ready a unit. So I could have him in play, use him to attack. He's still alive, maybe. I play another one. I choose the first one to be defeated, and then his when defeated text goes off. So I could ready a unit. Because you have to defeat one if they're duplicates, right? So upgrades, it doesn't really do much with that, unless there's a when defeated, but there are characters that it's kind of cool when they have when defeateds. Or like there's spaceships that have when defeated deal damage to the base. So I can play a second one, it defeats it if it's unique, you know, that kind of thing.
Right.
But I don't think those are unique. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Darth Vader, TIE Advanced Pilot? 50 Shades of Leia? Yeah. Yeah, I wish, Super Laser Technician, I wish it was unique so I could play another one right now and it defeats it and becomes a resource, but yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, your first section.
Good? Yeah. That's tricky.
Yeah, I think the only Anakin's like on the Vigilance card, right? I think that's the one where his art's on there.
Okay. I'll spend 1. 2d2.
Comes into play exhausted.
Yeah. Well, I was doing that to read the text, but
No, you have to read sideways. It's in the rules. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, you do it.
Okay, so look at
He also does it every time he attacks, too.
every time he attacks?
Yeah, because it's on attack. Yeah.
Okay. Which is
You're gonna, what is it? Look at the top.
yeah, look at the top, decide if
Don't show me, and then you may put it on the bottom of your deck if you want. Otherwise, leave it on the top. If it's something you want to draw next turn, great. If it's not, put it at the bottom.
It's like one of those weird things that it's like.
Do you have C3PO yet?
No.
Okay, you need to read C3PO because it works with this. C3PO lets you name a cost of a card, reveal the top one. If it matches the cost, you get to play it or draw it. I think draw it.
Oh man.
So he looks at it, and then C3PO gets to like draw it. So they like work together. It's
That's cool. Okay.
It's in there. You have like 3 of each in the deck. Okay, but you have to have them play at the same time, which doesn't happen always. All right, so that's your action. My action. What am I at? 5. Go to 6. Yeah, I'll just run this guy into R2D2, so he'll take 2 damage. This guy will die. He goes into play as a resource, and then readies.
Who's what? 2 damage?
2 damage on R2D2. And he obviously kills this guy, he only has 1 HP, so he hits for 1, he knocks him out.
You get what you wanted. Fine.
Yep, I got what I want. So he's in my, now I have 6 resources.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks. Good.
Yep. All right, your action. Yeah, that's true. R2 is still good by himself, yeah, but C3PO is useless without his little droid friend. Leaping Trash Can, is that his subtitle? Ignoring Protocol. There's the Chewbacca like leader is Walking Carpet is his subtitle.
Running 3, put in lieutenant.
Okay.
And then I'll attack with this guy.
It's a rebel, right? So, and it's ready, so you're able to attack with it.
5.
And it gives it +2, right?
+2, yeah.
So exhaust it. You're obviously attacking my base. I have no other spaceships to attack.
Yeah. So 5.
5 damage on my base.
Yeah.
Boom. And
then I get the
restore. Yep. Okay. Getting somewhere. Oh, we're tied. Okay. Time to take that away from you. No, I'm just saying. Time to punish you. Okay. I will spend 3 and play General Veers, who has a constant ability. Other friendly Imperial traded units get +1/+1 for their power and HP. So this guy's Imperial, so he's now a 3/3 while he's alive. I'm getting scared of my Snowtrooper Lieutenant now. He just got promoted.
You gonna put a
His
reminder
boss
on
showed
there?
his boss showed up and he. Oh yeah, I could do that for you. Yep. There
Thanks.
you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll put that right here for you.
Okay. Sure, will remind me anyway when you attack.
Yeah.
So fine.
It's good to know for you attacking me too, so you don't get caught off guard. You're like, I'll hit him for 2. He's dead, right? And I'm like, nope. Gotcha. Your action.
Well, yeah, I'll do this.
Yeah. So you played either of these this turn because it has to be one you played this phase.
Yeah.
So you could shield R2D2 or shield Fleet Lieutenant. Who do you feel like needs a shield? And remember, you can attack with a shield on him, and it prevents like the damage back. So it's like a good way to like be offensive too, just to like smoke units and keep your guy in play.
Yeah, this guy. We put on this.
All right. Yeah. So now if like he were attacking for 3, it just breaks a shield, and then he still attacks back for 3, and I die. So it's like but I'm gonna punish you for doing that action first instead of attacking with this unit here. And I'll play open fire. Deal 4 damage to a unit. Got him.
Now I know that card exists.
Yep. Got him. Okay, your action.
Yeah, I'll just
Take the initiative.
Take the initiative.
All right, I'll attack your base for 3. Yeah, Vader's Ping is a great anti like shield thing, which is nice in the starter decks. The way they like my ability like pings off shields and you keep putting on shields. So it's funny they like work against each other. But yeah, I didn't have the resource to do it this turn, so unfortunately, it's gonna stay. I want to do other stuff. So I'll pass, and then we'll draw 2. Come on. I'm going to 7 resources. And you're going to 6, which this is leader turn. So I'm at 7 I control, so I can deploy my leader as an epic action into the ground arena at any time as an action going forward in the game. It doesn't have to be this round if I don't want to. And now if you're going to put one down, you'll be at 6, which means you can deploy Luke. And you can deploy them after you do their action. You can deploy them and they come into play ready no matter what. And they're like a free big dude that you can smash stuff with. And they're threatening, so don't let Vader stick around long if you can. And I'm going to try to kill Luke as fast as freaking possible. Unless you'll come home with me and we can play catch and have that father-son time we've always wanted. But if you don't, I'm cutting your hand off.
Oh, man.
Just so you know. Just so you know.
Oh. This is like...
Yeah, make an opening is awesome. Maybe we'll see that later tonight. After we're done playing with starter decks.
Okay.
No rush.
We'll try this.
Okay, ready everything up?
Really sad to lose.
I know, it's such a tough decision, but part of the fun is like making those hard decisions.
Some of these expensive cards are like, it'd be cool if I could play this, but then I won't be able to play anything else.
Yeah, and you kind of want to keep the pressure going, right? Like,
yeah.
But you have lots of cards, you'll draw into stuff. But again, in the starter decks, there might be less of those big bomb units. You might only have one of each, so maybe keeping one of them is good. I don't know. Actually, if you want to check out your deck list and you're curious of the cards you know, it's actually on the back of your location.
Oh my god.
You're like, how many of this do I have in my deck? Hold on, let me check my
base. Come in exhausted, right?
No, readied.
They come in readied.
Tells you right there in the epic action. Tells you flip it, deploy it, ready it. All right, your action. So a general rule, I don't know if I read this in the quick start or just in like new player stuff when I was learning before the pre-release. But it's a good recommendation. It's not always the right rule, but when you're learning, look at what you have in play and use it. Because sometimes you paid for that stuff in the previous round, and your opponent might have like an open fire or an ambushing unit that comes in, attacks something, and kills it, right? So use the stuff you paid for, unless you know Vader's coming, and you're like, oh, I want to save these to fight Vader. That's legit. Like holding a leader hostage is what I call it. That's kind of a good thing too. So it's like just a general rule, like always kind of look at what you have in play, and is attacking right now more beneficial to get something out of play that's annoying, or hit the base and make them answer you, versus playing a card into play that doesn't even do anything till next round is like, do those later, right?
Before you said anything, I was planning on using this guy against this guy.
Yeah, probably good. So he hits him for 3, definitely takes him out. He hits him back, but shield, so he blocked it. General Veers is gone. This guy just, he's not as excited anymore. The boss left. So now he's getting lazy. Doesn't work as hard when the boss is not around. All right, my action. Nice. Okay. 7 resources, eh? Let's do this. I'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 spent. See that there? 4 spent. I'm gonna play this. The Imperial Interceptor. When played, you may deal 3 damage to a space unit. So like things like that. So like if you knew this was a possibility, then maybe you'd attack first if you're worried about that. But like you don't always know, and like whatever, we're just learning. But
yeah,
this is like that kind of goes into example of like that kind of idea. Obviously the trickery out of villainy is like a thing that I'm very drawn to.
All right.
Yeah. Is it called Rebel Recruiter? Is that his name? The guy on the little headphones. I forget his name. Green and white. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, we don't forget him anymore. You don't forget him anymore.
You don't have to exhaust the resources to bring in the guy? Or you do? This is if you.
What are you trying to do?
No, like say I brought in Luke. You don't have to exhaust these?
It doesn't say spend. It doesn't say play. It literally says just control. So you literally control these resources. Whether they're in a spent or unspent state doesn't change that you control them or not. So literally they're a free dude you can bring into play as an action once per game. And once they're defeated, you can't bring them out again. But you can still use their ability later.
Sure. Let's do that.
Deploy Luke as an action? Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Let's do that.
Okay. I don't know if it's right. Whatever. I don't know. Don't look at me. You do what you want. All right. Now, see, if I deploy Vader right now, you might take Luke and just attack my Vader. Do I want that? Or do I want to wait till Luke's maybe exhausted? Then I sneak Vader out and then attack him while he's down. He'll still hit back, but it prevents you from hitting me first and then me getting hit again when I attack you. What I'm thinking. So I'm going to use what I haven't played to buy some time here. Maybe waste some actions. I could do my little ping. Gonna kill anybody? No, it won't. He's still 2 away. Maybe I'll hold off on that. But I definitely played this card this turn, so this is an option. I do have the resources for it. I will just attack for 2. I'll attack for 2. Oh no, you're gonna give a shield to somebody. Probably kill this guy before you put a shield on, but you probably put a shield on him. I'll attack Luke for 2. So obviously this guy dies, you take 2 damage. He just ran right into your lightsaber, got cut in half, but the blood got in your eyes and kind of hurt you a little bit. Pretty much what happened. Just got some blood on your outfit, which is considered 2 damage, I guess. Alliance Dispatcher, that's it. I knew it had a different name. Rebel Recruiter. There probably will be a card called Rebel Recruiter.
Yeah, sure, I'll
Alliance
just
Dispatch.
do that now. Whatever. I'm gonna attach the lightsaber. One blade. Yes. Yeah, so heal this damage.
What? What?
Lightsaber for 2.
Oh no. Luke's lightsaber attached to a non-vehicle unit. Is Luke a vehicle? No. Okay. When played, if attached unit is Luke Skywalker, heal all damage from him. I forgot about that part. And give him a shield. I forgot about the heal part. I shouldn't have attacked Luke first. So you don't need to worry about the text anymore because it happened already. So now he hits for 7. And he has 8 HP and a shield. That's great. That's just great. So happy for you. All right, well, I'm going to do Vader's ability, and I'm going to ping him for 1 to get rid of that shield and hit your base for 1. Your action.
I'll do R2D2. I'll attack the base.
Or 1?
For 1, but I guess I'll just do this at the same time.
Yeah. That's actually before the damage is dealt, but in this case, it doesn't matter. For 7. What's this guy's health? 8. Okay. So you attacked. My play. I could pass to see what you'll do. The problem is you still have 4 resources, so I'm worried about shenanigans still in your hand, and you still can attack my base for 7, which is pretty crazy. And I don't think you'll just take initiative and pass and end my turn. But I might be okay with that. I don't know. Well, yeah, I should probably pass, but in this case, I'll just play my leader. That's an action to do that. Your action. You don't have to hit this little old man here. You could attack my base if... Oh no, he's got another card. Here we go.
I'll just do the Asteroid Sanctuary.
No.
Exhaust an enemy unit.
No.
Give a shield token to a friendly unit that costs 3 or less. Do that there.
You piece of All right. So I will for 2 play Vader's lightsaber.
Is it Radium?
When played, no, I wish.
Oh.
If attached to Darth Vader, you may deal 4 damage to a ground unit. I'll deal 4 damage to Luke. So remember when you were asking about unique stuff? So like I said, this makes more sense now that you have this in play.
Yeah.
So this lightsaber is unique. You can totally play another one
and switch them?
And do the when played and just defeat this one, and you'll get to heal and put another shield on.
Well, that's what I was asking. Like,
yeah.
if I had this,
I didn't know if that's what you were asking about.
Yeah, I did have 2. But can I play this on him at the same time that he already has one?
Yeah,
that was my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when 2 are in play, you just have to defeat 1.
Okay. Yeah, but I didn't know, like, for it to be in play, does it have to be attached to a character?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
But you can actually attach 2 unique items to the same character?
But 1 gets defeated out of play. You can't have 2 in this play at the same time.
Oh.
Well, you can play 2.
There's just like a pause between.
And then, when they come in, as soon as that happens, like if I were to steal Luke and I had a Luke of my own with a lightsaber, and I stole your Luke, and I had this exact same card sitting here in a game, and there are cards I can steal your guy for a turn and stuff, change a heart, whatever. As soon as that happens and it's on my side of the board, we have an illegal state where I must pick a unique Luke to now defeat. If I choose yours, it goes to your pile.
Right.
And obviously he'd lose the attachment. But also I'd have 2 lightsabers, Luke's lightsabers in play. Not allowed on my side of the table.
Right.
So I must choose one of them to defeat. I could then defeat the one on me if I wanted or whatever. But like obviously I would choose the Luke and you're on your side and kill it. But that is the thing. Like it's just you can't have on the same side matching ones. I'm pretty sure, right?
That's fine.
But yeah, that's kind of how it works. I know it's weird. Like every other game we play, it's like if you already have that lightsaber, it's unique. You can't even put it in play. You're not allowed to play it. Just hold it in your hand and stare at it for a while until that one disappears somehow, and then you play it. But in this game, different. You're allowed to play it, so that you can do when played effects and stuff. Kind of fun, the little tricks you can do when you like know the rules really well in this game. So yeah, now it's your action. You can do with that 7 damage swinging monster over there.
I'll attack Vader.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So Vader gets hit for 7. And I'll just put this on there. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. Because he took 7, but he has 9 health total, so he's got 2 left.
Even another unit. Oh.
Yeah, it has to be another unit. And you can put it on the same unit. You're allowed to stack shields.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will take initiative.
I'll take it back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I will
You
pass.
pass?
Yep.
Okay, so draw 2. Can't believe you exhausted my Vader. Oh my god. You're just like itching and waiting for it.
Do you have to put one in resource?
No. And like I
No.
said, once you got up to your leader, they even say
Yeah.
in the rule books, like when you're learning, like now's the time you start asking yourself, do you need more
Yeah.
resources? In your deck, I'm not sure the highest cost card. I'm assuming it's a 6. Like I think Obi-Wan is a 6. And he's like one of your rares.
Seeing a 5.
But somebody else in the chat might know, is there something higher than 6 cost? But also if you had like a 4 and a 3, you might want to go to 7, you know, so you can play both of them. But maybe you don't want to play both of them on this round. I am going to go to 8 though.
Of course. Almost 2s. Well. 2.
Okay. So I have first action since I took initiative.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Vader's going to die very quickly. So does he just want a suicide mission? Try to take Luke out? Does he run into the base for 8? Luke has 4 damage. So that means he has 4 remaining. Can I do anything about that? I feel like they just have to kill each other. Yeah, I think. Or I just hit your base and make you deal with me, but then you can deal with me with these guys instead. Yeah, I have to. So how this works, I'm going to do attack, but then I do my on attack first. I'm just going to deal 2 damage to this guy and break his shield off. So I can do 2 damage to a unit, and then I'll hit Luke for 8. Luke is hitting me back for 7, so obviously you take each other out. Then it'll go back here exhausted. And then you put that little token on it. So you can't use this ability this round, but when they ready up in future rounds, you can use that ability again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't very fun.
I know.
Out for like a brief
I know.
second.
That's the thing. Like, if you had a Sentinel unit, like obviously, like in full constructed decks, you do have Sentinels. You might put your Sentinel down to protect them, you know. But in these decks, they have a lot of like one of cards, which is annoying.
Right.
Luke dies too, right? Yes, John. Johnny, yeah.
Luke was dead.
Edward says, great stream, by the way.
Guys,
by the way, Luke forgot to take the damage back from Vader when he attacked. Oh, that's what you guys are saying. Luke dies. Yeah, we forgot. We were being dumb. So, yeah, thank you. I totally missed that.
When was that?
So, remember the way you attacked Vader?
Right.
You can change it if you want to attack my base instead. We can say you did that. That way Luke wouldn't have taken the damage back. But then you wouldn't have been able to kill him. Yeah. So you attacked him before you had this on or after? You remember? I feel like I put this first and then you attacked. Yeah, because he was ready when he had damage on him. So he would actually hit him back for 8 and Luke would die to give him damage. So Luke wouldn't even be there.
Yeah, we'll just do it like that.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't see another way to reverse it.
So we
yeah, I guess. So just throw it on your base? Then?
Yeah, so he's still alive. Like, put 4 damage back on him.
Yeah. Well, he's going to die.
Because that for sure
he's
happened.
He's going to die in a second. Because you're going to do the same thing.
Well, we're back to last round, right? So it's like... So you were at this point where you just had Luke by himself sitting there.
Yeah.
So you could do 7 to my base, and he's still alive.
Yeah.
Which you probably want to do, right?
do that. Yeah, I forgot about the attack back.
But then you leave Vader alive, and then maybe I don't attack you this round, because we'll start again, but...
Sure.
Okay,
throw
so
it on
you're
your base.
7 on my base?
Yeah.
We'll take away 3 and grab a 10. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't even notice we didn't do the damage back. That's like kind of a big deal. Like he has 8 attack and he does nothing. Yeah, it's kind of important. Yeah, I totally missed that we didn't do that. That is common. When I was at the tournament on Sunday, people were forgetting a lot to put damage on their units when they were attacking and stuff. I was noticing that. Hopefully it didn't happen too many times in games I played, but okay. So now we're in the next round.
Yeah.
They're all readied up.
I already picked.
And now it's my action. I have
Yeah,
initiative.
you're going first.
Yeah. So here's a whole different story now.
Well, this guy, I mean, to fully back up, this guy's got a shield.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys. I was like, what are they yelling at us for? Luke just died. It's good. But they were talking about before. Yeah, Luke shouldn't be in play. I get it. Yeah. Guess he had to back the tank. Okay. So I will. We'll see. I could take Luke out now and get hit back for 7, and he's still alive. But then you just hit me with one of these guys, and he's dead. I'm gonna make you deal with my Vader. So I'm gonna attack your base for 8, and I'll deal the 2 damage here just to knock the shield away. I don't know. I don't know if that's proper, but I'm gonna put the pressure on you. You have only 10 health left on your base. And I'm at 16, so I'm like just over halfway. We're only like 4 health difference, but what do you do? This is like the decision point. It's like, do you go hard at my base? Do you deal with my units still? Like, you know, it's like the tough part when it gets to the end.
9.
You're showing 7, 10, 11 damage you could do to my base. Not enough to win.
Yeah. So
but I mean,
yeah. So we'll do this and attack your base.
Attack my base for 1.
Yeah, and I'll just look at this card.
But next round, if these guys are all still alive, I can probably win. So you better figure it out. I want to know what some of these were after, if you remember. Teaching is learning. Yes, this is
It's
correct.
hard because it's.
Don't worry, we'll play another game after this too. So all this is learning.
This
You
card
can show it if you want.
No,
like,
it'd be amazing.
we'll try to live to the next turn and get it going.
Okay, go.
I'll attack your base for 3.
I'll spend 2. Spend 2. Go on C3PO.
C3PO.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the wind played. Yep. So you can guess. Oh, you can draw right now.
Yeah, no, that's why I did that. But
oh,
I
sick.
But
now you can't afford to play it, right?
No, definitely not. So it's a 7. Yeah.
Oh, Han Solo's in that deck. That's like a 1-of, I think.
Yeah, which would
he
be
is so good.
It'd be amazing, but I don't have 7.
Survive, man. Make sure you take initiative so he can go first, come in and hit something. Although he would die against Vader, but you could. Yeah, I might not have another unit you can take out. We'll see.
Oh, this guy comes in.
Yeah, exhausted. Yeah, he did his abilities. So yeah, you guessed the number, but you knew it because of them working together. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna spend 8 monies. I'll play a Blizzard Assault AT-AT Imperial Vehicle Walker. When this unit attacks and defeats a unit, you may deal the excess damage from this attack to an enemy ground unit. Boom. He's exhausted, so yeah, I'm gonna get you next round, man. I have 2 ways to kill you.
He's a 9?
Yeah, 9/9. Yep. We're just drinking some Moosehead Canadian Lager. Some Canadian beer, eh? Johnny boy, I don't think so. Well, maybe we did make we made an Anakin jokes earlier and stuff. We didn't do Kylo Ren jokes yet. Do you have any good jokes for us?
Yeah. Well,
Take your time, no rush.
it's not gonna work out.
Of course, you chose the wrong side of the force.
Okay, I'll spend 1 to play. Shoot first.
Oh, spicy!
Attack with the unit gets +1 damage for this attack and deals its combat. Yeah, I can't do what I. This thing that does 8 now.
Yeah, which is not enough to kill him, and not enough to kill him.
Yeah, I know it's terrible. So,
But it's great if you could, because you can eliminate me without taking any damage back.
Yeah, but I can do 8.
Yeah, so do that.
Yeah.
But he still hits back for 8.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's basically Han's ability that's on that Han
Oh.
card is on that event, which has Han's picture on
And
it.
this guy dies.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
I have to take initiative. I can go first and kill you. Assuming you don't have a way to get rid of both of them.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna attack
have-
your base, but I'd be too short.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Like
Oh.
adding it all up, if you could kill me.
No, it's gonna be too short, so it doesn't. Fine, I'll just take out later.
Yeah, of course, you have to.
Attack
Yep.
later.
Oh yeah, Vader goes here. That guy's obviously dead, right? Because he didn't have a shield on him, right?
No.
Yeah. So Vader's epic actions used for the round. He's exhausted. Your guy's exhausted, but next round, if you know, you can use the ability. I don't think we will, but and then this is gone. Your go. If you have other things to play or other actions to do, otherwise pass, and we draw
I'll
2.
pass. I'll pass.
Okay, draw 2.
Yeah, it's too short. Oh well.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anything you do because I have first action, right? So I won't resource,
Yeah,
and then first action, I just run that in there. Give no sentinel. Kill your base. Boom, and I win. That's it. That's a game of Star Wars Unlimited. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough thing. Like I don't know. Like it's like when to damage the base, when to fight units.
Well, it's just
Sucks that I had my saber when you had your saber, because if I didn't have mine, you would have been able to wreck me. I
well,
think.
it just sucks that I got on Solo.
Oh yeah, Luke gives shield on attack. I don't know if that would have mattered there. Maybe.
I mean, it wouldn't have, because it would have gone to a guy. You
Yeah,
still
but
would have
then
attacked
I
the
still
base.
could attack first. Yeah.
No, it just
Unless
sucks
it could have gone on
It
a
just
sentinel
sucks
guy.
that I got on Solo, because if I had gotten anything else, like an air unit or something, it would have been good. Because then I would have been able to attack your base.
Let's see what you got here. You have look at Waylay. You could have returned that big dude to my hand. You could have instantly defeated it with one of these.
Yep.
Like literally my big 9
No,
cost
I
unit
just
or 8
couldn't- I
cost
never
unit.
saw any of those.
Yeah, they're all at the bottom.
Like I had this big guy at the
or
start.
Leia. Did you see Leia? She could like
No,
exhaust the unit.
It's in there.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, look, you have 3 of these vanquished ones. They're all near the bottom. This guy, another sentinel guy on the ground. You know, you could have.
So
sniped him.
I got these 2 like big guys, but way before I had the 5.
Get him out, and you keep
Oh,
putting
yeah,
shields
yeah,
on
yeah.
him, and he just keeps blocking.
Yeah, like I got these 2 guys out.
Yeah, he's cool with shields
So
on
I
him
had them
too.
in my hand, but it was way before I had 5 resources, and I was
Can you
like,
resource them?
"What? Yeah."
This guy probably would have kept. He's really powerful with Luke putting shields on him and stuff.
I just got worried. Like, but if I'd kept this guy, I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of other stuff.
I see.
Because I had this out like when I only had 2 resources. It was in
Yeah,
my
but
hand.
sometimes you want to hold like that so you
Yeah,
have a
it's-
play later that's more impactful.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was cool.
do you want to play again with these decks, or do you want to play with like the Cassian versus Krennic yet, or you wanted to go one more go with this?
It doesn't matter to me.
No, it's whatever you want to do, man.
Whatever I want to do.
Yep, whatever you want to do.
I mean, I could. It's all the same thing. It's like I'm going to see new cards here if we play this again,
Yep.
or I'm going to see new cards in
Yep.
the other deck. So I'm fine. with the
This
other
deck is more shield, sentinel, defensive build up. That Cassian deck's more like a rush. The base, I think it's more like wide units, like cheaper, wider, aggression, red, like go, go, go kind of deck.
I'm fine with that.
Whatever you want to play, man.
I'll-
You want to play the Cassian?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll put these away. I mean, I could still play the Vader starter deck if you want.
Near the match I played online.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah. That's what I do need to take a break though.
Yep. We'll take a little quick break. We'll be right back in a few minutes. right, we're back. We are back. Thanks for your patience. Johnny says, I love the one action and the resource mechanic. It's a great change of pace from standard card games. Agreed. Minya says, those two aspects are a big reason I'm enjoying this over other card games. Yeah, it's weird. Just like those small changes. Minion, it was you talking about that UK tournament, right? I think. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I looked it up. I found what it was. It is a company not associated with Asmodee called Organized Play Events. Yeah, okay. I found out. I heard them talking about it on a podcast. They were saying it's a big UK tournament, they're calling it. It's happening at some stadium. It's this Saturday. I don't know how many players they have, but they just had it's only been out for a week. They had already the first weekend in Poland. They had a 90-player tournament already happen.
Wow.
Like I go into a local casual tournament that's limited to 12. Somehow we had 20-something players. I don't know what's happening. I go to casual night at a store that's not even supposed to be open, and we have like 7 or 8 people playing drafts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the store, like basically it's in a mall and like closes its gates. I don't think it's supposed to be open, but they like stay open and have the gates closed so people know the events are going on. You come and you just like open the gate and come in and sneak in. It's very, very weird and like unprofessional, but still a fun place to play. But yeah, but it was surprising to see how many people they were playing on a store that closes at 6 p.m. and we're there at like 9 p.m. still playing cards and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Even some of the pre-releases on stores I've never even heard of. I went to a few stores and like, yeah, we had like 10, 12 plus players, and the 401 one, it was like 32. And they sold out at all of them. They had a 32 twice at the one store, 32 limit at their other store, and all 4 pre-releases sold out. And like tons of people, and people asking for more spots and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
wow.
crazy. Yeah. People like love it. Once someone plays it once, they're like, I'm in. Where do I buy starter decks? Where do I buy booster packs? Where do I buy sleeves and boxes and stuff? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it turns out to be like a super fun game. Okay. Here, you can cut my deck. So I'm playing Krennic. Director Krennic. The Aspiring to Authority?
Might as well do mine.
Yeah. So his ability, look, it's passive. It's just happening.
Yep.
Each friendly damaged unit is +1 attack, +1 or +0 HP.
Just kill you in one shot. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or attack my base and don't hit my guy if you're going to just put some damage on it, right? I'm playing a green base, so all the cards in my deck will be green, blue, or black. But in this game, you can play any card. You would just have to pay for any of the icons it doesn't have. But I think this deck is all legit. And then you're using red, white, all the opposite. Yeah, you're the opposite. We literally have all icons covered just like we did in the starter decks. So now you're playing red, which I was playing last time. So you're going to have more aggression, attacking, offensive stuff. The raid keyword, where they get +1 attack on +1 or plus power on attacking, not on defending. That's what they're known for. Cheap units. And then yellow is like cunning, like trickery events. It's all like the Outer World guys, like Greedo, Boba Fett, Jabba the Hutt. They're all part of the yellow kind of cunning, sketchy, bounty hunter kind of theme. They're in there. Cool. And then yeah, I'm playing blue, which you were, so I probably have some healing. I have some shielding, some sentinel, more defensive stuff. And then the green is like the ramping stuff we saw. I don't know what else is green is known for. For some reason, I brain fart all the time and can't remember what colors do what. But the scum and villainy, yes. Kyle says, my game of the year, Star Wars Unlimited. Not this Kyle, the other Kyle in the chat. Not to be confused.
I don't think you're supposed to shuffle after I cut.
No, and I'm doing it right now too because I'm talking, and I do that when I talk. I shuffle. I do it all the time when we play board games. I'm like, why am I shuffling again? But whatever.
6, right?
Yep. 6. And then Cassian's ability. So his is just like Luke. You pay 1 and exhaust.
Yep.
If you've dealt 3 or more damage to an enemy base, draw a card. And he comes out on 6, just like Luke does. And except for his different stats, 4 and 6. I think Luke was like 4 and 7 or something, right? Oh, look, he has Saboteur. So that's a thing out of Red Faction also. Breaking through shields. So even if you attacked a unit that had like 5 shields on it, you break through all of them, they all get discarded. and you still get to attack the unit and deal damage. And you can ignore Sentinel. So you can still attack the base or a different unit. That's what Saboteur does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
So we do put 2 down for.
Unless you want a mulligan and you don't have something to start with. I'm gonna keep. And I will put that down.
Ooh, this is yep, hard.
So you're about rushing to the win. This deck, I don't know what this deck's really doing. This is some budget trooper themed deck that I found online. They look kind of funny and silly, but we're gonna do it. So I think I'm more like control and kind of waiting out. But my leader comes out at 5. Oh yeah, restores. He has restore on this guy, so I have some heal on my leader. I've not played with this guy yet, I don't think.
So you're saying you should really mulligan if you not play a card.
If you don't, in the rules it recommends that. It's not always the case. You might be okay if you have some amazing turn 2 and 3 stuff coming, but if you don't have at least something you drop out, a ship, like a space unit or a ground unit that costs 1 or 2 that you can put into play right now, you might end up being a little behind. So they recommend, but like again, if you're holding the best cards for turn 2, 3, and all this combos to get you going, and something to destroy my stuff next turn, might not matter that much. What's the reason for him instead of Sabine? Oh yeah, Pontus. So what I did, I threw it at Kyle. I said to Kyle, he's going to come over and learn the game, but I wanted to build a different deck from the starters. So, and I know he's a fan of Star Wars, so I listed all the leaders to him and said, out of all these characters in Star Wars, give me your top 3. And the first one he listed was Cassian, then Jyn Erso, then IG-88. But because I already had decks built for Mel, I couldn't do the Jyn. IG-88 I was going to build, but I already used the red and black for something else. So I did build the number 1 he said. I put a Cassian deck together. And I just looked on Star Wars DB or whatever, Star Wars Limited DB. And I just grabbed the one that was like the hottest or top one. And I put it together missing just 1 card that I switched with like a different event. Just put a 3rd event of one that was 2. It was like just slightly modified. That's why not Sabine. Because he hasn't even seen Rebels, just like I hadn't. I don't know who Sabine is. I don't care. And Kyle and I are both kind of drawn to games through theme usually. So like, you know, he wants to kind of play with the characters that he knows, just like I do too. That's why I like playing the Vader and the Boba Fett's and stuff. I know, man. Resourcing in this game is like the toughest stuff ever.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Do it. Just mulligan. It's all good. We'll play more games.
Okay,
don't worry.
But I got this nice shiny card that I want to keep.
Listen, it's just shiny because
I have the Millennium Falcon.
Oh.
So I'm kind of like.
Oh, okay.
But all these cards cost 3. This is what I'm mulligan on. Just
yeah, we can look at it.
Just because.
Here. Slide it. Yeah, there we go.
Because I don't know. They're nice
cards.
Yeah,
see, like this is you're not playing this for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
This is really good, but again, you have to wait till turn 2. Now, here's the thing. This technically is a turn 1 play. I said units, but I was only recommending what the rule book when you're learning. This card you could play on turn 1 and just send what I play back to. Oh no, never mind. Sorry, I thought that was way late.
No.
Oh, that's straight true.
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah.
I upside down
it's
reading.
Nice. It's
sorry. There is a card that like bounces back to hand that's yellow. I missed that.
I just got like
nothing else.
The shininess of this, and then the Millennium Falcon. That's
yeah. So you basically the first turn be like, I take initiative.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you do get to go first, but then you're put something in play, and I maybe can just kill it. You know. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was way late. My bad. Yeah.
No. There's nothing I could do with there.
Yeah, like if you had an event that costs 2 that you could like kill my unit, that's still valid. Yeah, mulligan for sure, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I guess we gotta keep this.
Oh, we didn't roll. Actually, since you lost last game, you choose. You want to have initiative or give it to me? Your choice. You take it? Okay. No problem.
Wait. No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, take your time, read cards. It's all good. All good. I warned them we're playing slow today. We're learning. We're casual. It's a casual stream. Says in the thumbnail. Says it in the title. It should. Casual games, guys. Taking it slow. And if you just joined, if somehow in the YouTube video in the midway, I don't know how you do that, but this is a stream, so it's going to be long and slow and yeah, not an edited, super fast tournament prep video.
Okay.
Just hanging out, playing some games.
Yeah, so this is tough. Mostly because they just have like text.
But you have tons of other ones in there. You'll draw them. Don't worry. This deck has lots of 3-ofs. You'll see stuff like you'll have other copies. Don't worry.
Wait.
I say that and then they're all at the bottom of your deck. But all right,
I do have a question, but I can't ask it. Then
you can.
Then you'll know.
I don't know all the cards in the game.
Fine. You will if I ask this question. I'll look it up. Just go.
Keywords are on the back if it's keyword related.
Nope.
About attacking, ambushing.
Nope. Oh, here. I got it. No, just go.
Okay. I'll spend.
Oh, here we go. Got it.
I'll spend 2. I'll play Infernal 4. Shiny foil version of Infernal 4. Woo, shiny. This says when played or when defeated, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put any number of them on the bottom of your deck, and the rest on the top in any order. Ooh. I'll just put them both on the bottom. And there you go. Okay. I like the R2D2, kind of. And when he's defeated, I could do it again.
2, 3.
But here we go.
Right.
I can always ask chat. Yeah, I can.
No,
look,
it's fine.
But then I'll see the answers.
It's fine. I'm just gonna play.
But they're pretty good at like
gonna
answering
play.
Mel and
I
I.
already
Like,
got it. I already got
okay,
it.
okay.
It was just a question about.
You can have takebacks too. Like,
no,
I'll let you
it
undo
was
anything.
Just a question about aspects. That was all.
Oh, this card.
Yeah,
I asked questions about this, and I've read it 85 times.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah, it's other friendly units as
Yeah.
long as there's 3 different. It doesn't care about hers. Only other ones. So like, as long as you have like a, you know, a red and white on another guy and a yellow on a spaceship, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he was just asking about Sabine. You
Just
can't attack.
the aspects.
Yeah. And it's supposed to say different. They clarified on the website. If you look this card up, they say it's while there are at least 3 different aspects among other friendly units. So this doesn't put it on the card for some reason, but it is. Yeah, this. Yeah. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be taking initiative. Assuming you're passing.
Yep, pass.
All right, draw 2. On attack, you may deal 1 damage to the defender or to a base. Okay. I go?
Yep.
Spend 3.
Big 3.
Cell block guard who has Sentinel.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, she should be ready. Your action.
Yeah, takes a little while.
Yeah, she's a little slow. A little slow to get up.
I gotta get her helmet. Yeah. Okay. The whole like can't be attacked, that affects on the counter, like, you know, when I attack and we fight, or no?
Attacking is like the offender.
You just
I'm not attacking. You always get damage dealt back when you're just.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no defending, but
Yeah,
you will get hit back. It doesn't prevent that like a shield does.
3, 4.
Oh, Fighters for Freedom. Okay. I'll hit your base for 2. Your options look like to be you basically can attack him. Before they deal damage, you can do this on attack, and you can deal 1 to my base or 1 to him, which you probably would want to do so they take each other out.
Well,
but then this guy can ignore him next round, so it's like, I don't know.
No, but this attacks this.
No, not with Sentinel.
Oh, yes.
You have to choose him unless she had Saboteur.
Right.
Yeah.
They would take each other out.
Or you can pass, or you take initiative. It's
one
like, yeah.
Pass. But then you're gonna...
I'll take initiative 100%, and then it turns over.
Yeah, no, I will take initiative.
Okay.
Now.
That's fine. Pass, draw 2. Resource to 4. Yeah, Minion, if you find the streaming information, I still didn't find it though, about that tournament in the UK. If you find out what channel it's being streamed on or anything, I'm going to stream that day probably. I already scheduled a stream, I think, for Saturday, but I do want to watch it later if I can, or before or after the stream a bit. So if you find that information, I made a Star Wars Unlimited channel in the producer Discord. So if you can just jam it in there, if you know where it's going to be streamed. I just couldn't find that info. I found what ticket prices are. I found where it is. I found the pricing, but I could not find the channel it streams on. Oh, did you put it in the Discord? I looked in general. I didn't. You didn't. I don't think you added me, so I don't check every channel. There's like way too much in there, but yeah, if you can just post it in the Star Wars Unlimited channel for other people. I just made that channel like yesterday or today. Oh, you put it in Tabletop Gaming. Okay, I'll find it. And I could repost it in there. I could repost it. If you don't do it, it's okay. I'll get it. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I checked too. I checked the next day. I'm like, oh, there's no info. I don't see it. But I was like, oh yeah, I should have made a channel.
Attack.
Okay. So hit back for 3. More resources. I'll spend 3. I'll play a Death Trooper. When played, deal 2 damage to a friendly unit and deal 2 damage to an enemy unit.
Well, this guy's got +1.
Yep.
Or just attack.
Just on on his power, what's called, but yeah, it's attack. Well, all the time. So even if you hit, it's just this number is like a +1. Looks kind of like he's got. I don't know which soul token. Oh, this one. Yeah, so technically this guy's a +1 +0. Okay, so now rebel units have a +1 +1, and she's a rebel.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no. I'll attack your base for 3.
Attack. Okay.
So she's on attack though. Where do you want the damage to go? Here, or here? I think it's only ground unit, right? Oh, defender or the base.
Yeah.
Before they trade damage, you can put it on the base or on this guy. I don't think you need to put it on this guy. I think you already have the +1 from this, so you'll kill him.
It's going on the base.
Okay. 1 damage to base. Jack, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. And then she'll hit him for 3. He dies. He hits her back for 3. She's not dead because she has a +1 +1 from this guy right now. So if I kill this guy, she'll instantly die. Yes, yes.
Your turn.
Oh, I'll take initiative.
I'll pass.
Draw 2. Five. Okay. I'll spend all 5. Yep, 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 yep. I'll vanquish, defeat a non-leader unit.
If I had a shield on that, it wouldn't matter, right?
Nope. Or even upgrades. Doesn't matter what his strength is. That was the one that you have like 3 of in that starter deck I showed you, that you literally could kill like a... You could take a 10 cost spaceship out of the sky with that thing. Boom. As long as it's non-leader. You can only deal 2 damage to a friendly ground unit. Oh, is it ground unit on that guy? My bad, my bad. Oh, it is ground unit. Yep, my bad. Deal 2 damage to a friendly. So this guy, you take 1 less damage on your base for sure. This guy doesn't have any of this. I would have done it to the guy that I played. Yeah. And then you still would have killed him and all that jazz. Yeah, yeah. My bad, my bad, my bad. I didn't realize only ground unit. Can you tell I haven't really played blue villain yet? Does it show? Does it show? Thank you for catching that. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, you're not being monitored in every channel. Yeah, yeah. Well, Mel might be monitoring you. I'm not, though. I mean, yes, yes, I am. Oh, reading the card explains the card. RTFC? Is that how that works? Oh, hey, what? Okay. Oh, man. I attack for 2. My guy dies. I'll just hit your base for 2. My X-Wing.
I'll take your base. 3.
Okay. Oh, exhaust it. I'll take initiative.
This thing.
Ah, yes. So spend a resource, exhaust him, and since you hit my base for 3 this phase, you draw a card.
A card.
And now you can do whatever you want. I've already passed through the round, so do you have anything else to play or?
No.
All right. So we'll just draw 2. What is this? When you ready cards during the regroup phase, either pay 1 or return this unit to its owner's hand.
Yeah.
So you get to put a resource in first.
What?
Because we draw 2 and resource first. Readying doesn't happen until after resourcing.
Yeah. I'm putting it in, but then that is like at the start of the round. This is unusable, right?
I think
the way that works.
I think does he get to spend the resource after readying his resources or before they ready? I think it says when you ready, so I'm assuming they're all ready, and then you spend 1 to keep it, or it goes back.
Oh,
I think that's how it works.
Didn't need to save one.
I've not played this one yet either.
I didn't need to save one then. I was thinking it happened at. Like
I don't think so. Oh, it's after you're ready. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
So I didn't need to save one because
no, you didn't. So if you want to play something,
I wasn't okay. I couldn't have spent it. But
gotcha.
I will know.
So yeah, time. So I will. Let's go into 6. Resources 6, ready. Yeah, see, it's a piece of junk, so it costs extra resources to maintain.
1, 2, 3, 6. Is the magic number right?
Oh, I could have deployed mine last round. Whenever I play a leader for the first time, I always forget. I always forget when they come out. But that's okay. I didn't have to deploy him last round. I just could have. Whoopsie. I mean, I'm teaching you this, that you don't need to always do it on the same round. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Teaching moment. Yeah, that's it. All right. So I'm first.
I'm
Can
spending
you spend one to keep it?
Yeah.
Oh man. We locked in the space. 1. Maybe I just deploy my leader. Yeah, I'm gonna deploy. No. I should attack. You're just gonna kill this ship, I think. I'll hit for 2 on your base.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, now he's reading sneak attack, or no, what's it?
shoot first.
Quick attack. Shoot first.
Yeah.
That's one. Oh, there's another one too, right? The one that's just strike first, I think it's called. It's like plus
No.
3.
Okay.
Okay. Boom. Hits you back for 2. Space on space violence. And the crazy part is, you could now let that go back to your hand, lose the damage, play it again with no damage. That's what I was worried about.
You gotta pay for it.
I know, but you don't have to bring it back right away. You could do it like another round later. All depends what you're trying to do, I guess. Like Han Solo has a trick. He has a way to like put resources in play and then spend them and then destroy them and stuff. So he can like keep this thing around. It kind of like works with him. You didn't say Han was your favorite leader, so I couldn't do it. Let's do this. Super laser technician for 3. That's the one that gets killed, goes in as a resource. Yep. That's the one.
Or
K2SO? No! It's so annoying. Cassian's counterpart. He has overwhelm, so any extra damage he defeats on a guy goes to the base. When defeated, for each opponent, so this is great in multiplayer, choose one. Either deal 3 damage to that player's base, or that player discards a card from hand. So he sits there and like, I want to kill him, but then I don't want to kill him. It's like annoying. Yeah. Okay.
you choose or I choose?
You choose what happens when he dies.
I see.
I'll spend 3. I will play this guy. I'll deal 2 damage. I'll do 2 damage to himself. So he gets a little bump. I want to kill this guy and put him here, but I don't really need the resource right now.
This is shiny.
I know. Oh, yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, I should put the lights on a different angle, maybe. A bit. So yeah, so now he's 4 there.
I'm assuming you're gonna.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing 2 damage to here. Yeah. That's why I waited for you to put a ground unit out to do that.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. Remember, you can deploy your leader this round, right? You gotta remember I can do that too.
I'll take initiative.
What's MTG, Edward?
I'll take initiative.
Is that other card game that I've never played that's been around since the 90s? Don't come in here using the magic terms, all right? We don't talk magic around here. You took initiative? Without deploying your leader? I'm going to deploy my leader. And then, my leader... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, could just attack your base. Yeah, I'll attack... I could kill him. No, I'll attack your base for 2. And then I'll restore 2. Which means he heals 2 off my base. And he still has that each friendly unit, including himself, gets the +1 from when they're damaged. So this guy's still a 4. Then I'll pass, draw 2 cards. Resource. I won't resource, actually. I'll stay at 7. Oh. I don't know what... I forget what's in the deck. If I need to go higher or not, I don't remember. But I'll just stay here. Oh no, I do need a resource. I need to go to 7. It's this guy's not there yet. Oh, I see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I won't resource. Magic is crap. Oh, magic the garbage? That's what MTG stands for? Oh no. Shots fired. Anyone remember that horror movie from the 70s called Magic about the ventriloquist dummy? I don't. Johnny says magic is crap now. I don't know. Is it though? Aren't people like playing online? Like, don't people just play on that like app version now a lot? I don't know. I see every freaking week it feels like the store has a new set of Magic on the shelf and a new pre-release they're doing. I feel like there's still events. I just don't know if people are going to them because I'm not at the store on those days. I feel like I always get emails from my local game stores too, like pre-order the next Magic set, and it feels like it's like once a month. Like, is that overkill? I don't know. Obviously, it's doing well enough if they're just pumping sets out. I don't know. They might be going for the quantity over quality kind of thing, maybe? I don't know. We played it for years when it first came out.
This is
Oh yeah, I did buy the Lord of the Rings starter set for Magic. I sleeved it up and then we never got around to playing it. I wanted to try it at one point. But I just remember looking into it when I got into the hobby in like early 2010s. There's so many other games to choose from, and then I found out they had a Game of Thrones game, Lord of the Rings game. I was just able to play those at that time, and I was more excited about those IPs. So yeah. Like, I had never had a need to play Magic. There was always something more interesting that I'd rather play. More interesting to me, I should say.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna regret
you're
that.
first.
I'm gonna regret that for sure.
Oh, your resource choice?
Yep.
Oh, keeping this in play too?
Yeah.
I think you're fine. All right, what action do you want to do first? So, Overwhelm, just so you clearly understand it, this guy hits for 4.
Mm-hmm.
If he were to hit this guy, who only has 1 health left, 1 damage goes here to kill him, the other 3 spills onto the base. Or if you killed this guy, 1 goes here, the rest goes onto the base. That's what Overwhelm is. So if you have a way to buff his health, you know, like give him raid and stuff, it's even more. But then he might not still be alive.
1, 2. I'll do surprise attack.
That's the one I was thinking of. They were looking
Attack
at.
with a unit.
Yep.
+3 attack.
Yep, that's exactly what you do with it. Yep.
Oh, sure.
So he spent... You're attacking here?
Because it's 7.
You're kill my leader?
Why not?
You piece of yep, no problem. Sure.
And then she comes
So you
back.
could have killed this guy and then put 6 damage on my base.
That's fine.
I know, but my leader's
so this guy's dead then, obviously.
Yeah. Well, he gets... How much health did he have left? 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, this guy hit for 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that. Director Krennic is dead. Or knocked out for a round, kind of. Okay. This is what we're doing now. I really wanted to run that guy into K2S though to kill him, and you stole that from me. You stole. Oh, man. I guess I'll attack your base for 3.
Nothing I can do there.
Here, just take away these and put a 10.
Oh.
Remember, you're still going to pull your leader as an option. Don't forget like I did.
No.
Unless you're worried that I'm going to do nasty things to him. Because I still have 6 resources showing. Could be 7 soon if I have a way to get that in there.
Yeah, I'll just do
3 in my base.
base.
I don't want to. I'll pass.
I'll do this. Wait, if I do this, then I can't deploy him?
You're still going to play him and he still comes ready. You want to do that.
Yeah, so I'm doing
100%
that.
you're doing
Okay,
that. Yeah, yeah.
so
Unless there was something for 4.
I just want to double check that if I did that.
That's the
then,
best thing to do
yeah,
is use it before so you get like extra value. Of course, you probably drew a 4-cost card now that you can't play because you spent the 1 resource. At least that's how my luck works out sometimes with those things. Oh yeah, K2SO. As I explained.
Oh, yeah.
Read his ability. Yeah,
choose one. Either
chat's
deal.
got you. Chat's got you.
Yeah, so 3.
Do you want to discard a card from my hand? Or I think, is it random or I choose? Does it say random?
That player discards a card.
Yeah, so I just choose. Or 3 damage to my base. Your choice.
3 to the base.
Which works perfect for this guy's ability too. It gives you another out to do that.
Right.
Obviously, you already did this phase, but you have more of that guy in your deck for sure. There's 3 in there. Remember that part of building it because that guy's a rare. So you drew my action. Well, I guess I'm going to spend 6 all my resources.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play an Academy Defense Walker, which has Sentinel, and when played, I give an experience token to each friendly damaged unit, which is only this guy, because I can't seem to build a board. He now has a +1/+1. Your action.
Okay.
We have 3 left.
Yeah, so I'll spend 2.
Okay.
Play sneak attack.
Okay.
Play unit for mana costs 3 less and enters play ready. So then I'll spend. I can do. I
You
spend
spend 1 to play a 4-cost unit.
4.
Oh, come on.
Ready.
But then at the end, he's
I'll
gone, right? Which you kind of want him to be defeated.
I'll just put that there.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Or you could put the purple reminder token, but whatever you do.
Then I gotta remember what the reminder's for. It's like a string on my finger. Why did I try this?
Okay.
Okay.
So that's your action. Okay.
That was my action.
I will run this guy into him for 2, and then he goes here and readies as a resource. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that costs 1 to play with it, but whatever. I want him in there. So your action.
It's an action.
Like, I'll put this guy up front, like they say, and you should put your Sentinel units like kind of poking out or up higher or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to hit this guy unless you get Saboteur some way.
Yeah, I can't attack your base.
Nope.
I have to attack this.
You have to attack this.
But I can bring Cassian in.
Yes.
This is an action to bring him in.
Yes, it's an epic action.
Oh yeah, epic action.
So that just means once per game.
So he's in.
Yep. So back to me. I'll take initiative. I pass for the rest of the round. All you now. Go nuts. Do whatever you want. Or not do anything and pass. Your call. I think Kyle is hustling Rob, says Jeffrey. Yeah, I'm getting that idea too.
It's only my 3rd game.
I know.
I'm just
I guess I have played quite a few games if you add up all those pre-releases and the tournaments and the draft nights and the playing with Mel and the learning on Force Table. Yeah, maybe I've played a lot by now. But I haven't seen all the cards. I haven't played with all the leaders. I still feel lost with some of the aspects too. Spencer, member for 34 months. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you for introducing me to this game. I've enjoyed it so much, and pulling a Legendary Vader helps. Cheers. So, Legendary Vader, most expensive card in the set.
Which is what?
He comes in Legendary cards.
What's expensive?
I'll tell you. Okay.
All right.
So, in each pack, there's a rare. One card out of like 16 could be rare. There is always a rare, but it could be a legendary, one in every 8 packs. There's like, I think 16 legendaries in the set, or 14 or something like that. So that means you won't always see the legendary you want. So in a box of 24 packs, costs about $100, 120 Canadian, more now because of the shortage, 150 Canadian for a box of 24 packs. So in roughly every 8 packs, you'll get a legendary. That means 3 legendaries per every $100 you spend. And it could be one of 16 legendaries.
Yeah.
So that these legendaries are rare, like rarer than rare, but they're not called rare, they're called legendary. The Vader in the set, because he's so powerful, he's super iconic and people just want him. More than Luke. Luke's like not even worth that much, but he's a really awesome card. But this Vader goes in like the top deck supposedly. He right now, because the shortage was announced, I just looked this afternoon for fun. I went on 2 local game stores who literally 2 days ago, the base version. So if you didn't notice, all cards come in 4 different versions. You can find them. You can find them in regular black border, hyperspace, which is the full bleed art like we used to get in Game of Thrones as like promos and stuff. You can get foil regular, still black border, but foil, or you can get hyperspace and foil, which those are like one in every whatever 8 something packs. A common. So I just pulled them out of here for fun because we were looking at them the other day. So here's all the hyperspace foils. Most are common and uncommon. I only have 1 rare. I've never seen a legendary hyperspace foil because they're even more rare. But yeah, they're just like no border and then fully foil. Okay, that's those 4 variants, right? Every card can come in those 4 variants. Okay, so the Vader, the most expensive card, the base crappy version, which is the black border, no foil, 2 days ago was like 100 Canadian for 1 piece of paper, which I know is probably cheap. I know it's cheap compared to some Flesh and Blood cards and some other card games. And it went up today. I looked, it's like $120 for the base one. And then if you want the foil one, add another like $10 or $20. If you want the hyperspace one with the full art, add another $20-some. If you want the hyperspace foil, which is like a freaking unicorn, I've seen one in a screenshot that somebody found, but it's like 1 in every 200 and something packs. You can find a legendary foil. Not just a legendary Vader, just one of those 16 legendaries. Right. So it's even more to find a Vader. I don't know how much that is, probably $200 and something, the 300 and something Canadian, US, I don't even know. Insane. So people like, I opened 2 Vaders. I got lucky in one of the boxes I opened on stream, I found one. And in a draft I was playing, 3 packs, I got in one of those packs. So lucky. I'm so lucky. But I love Vader so much. I must play 3 in my deck. You can have up to 3 copies of a card. So there was a point where I saw Vader online for $50 Canadian a week ago on release weekend, and I laughed at it and said, I'm never paying $50 for a card. That is so silly. But then a couple days ago, I'm like, it's bugging me that I don't have a 3rd in my decks, and I want to play Vader in my decks. I'm a villain guy. I need it. So I pulled the trigger at $75 Canadian. I found one, and literally the next day it went up to 100. And now it's even higher. Yeah, it could go down in the future. I'm stupid for doing it, probably, but I must have 3. So I ordered one online for $75 on eBay in Canada. So it's coming from within. I know it's probably so stupid, but like I know I'll probably never open another one. But I'll probably open one in the next draft I play.
Yeah, for sure.
But I could sell that.
Then sell it, yeah.
I could sell it. So I'm not that upset. And I don't care if he's the best character in the game. I would still buy him because like I bought this game to play with Vader. And people will probably be like, you're a liar, Rob. You just want to play with like the best card in the game. But this is the thing. I know from playing dozens of card games over the last decade plus, as soon as set 2, 3, 4 come out, the cards in the first set are going to slowly not be as cool and not as powerful because they'll print a new Vader that you'll need to buy that makes the old Vader not as good. Or a new green card that's better than him. There'll always be something else that'll outpower them, and then nobody's playing with that Vader. So the fact he costs money now is because he's like cool in the first set, and it's Vader. But I think in the future, you know, if you spend too much money on it and you play, I want to play with it. I don't want to just put him in a frame and collect him. I didn't care if it's foil or not foil. I just bought the regular version. But yes. Wookie Mart, FFG gets no money from me buying that secondary market. I wish I could buy Vader's. Like, I wish I could pay FFG designers directly to buy my copies of the cards I want, like I used to with LCGs. I don't really like the CCG model. Not a fan at all. But this game, I just had so much fun with it, I figured I'd try it out. And I like the way they kind of kept it cheap, that you could buy basic versions of every card. There's no expensive card that has text on it that's different than any other card. They kept it so if you want to play the game, you can buy the cheap versions of all the cards, which is cool. But if you're a collector, you can buy the shiny versions and show them off and put them in binders and have every set and whatever. But yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, I love the game. I love Vader. I want to play with him in my deck. So yeah, I must have him. And the cool part is, once I have 3 Vaders, I can play them in any of the villain decks, and then I don't have to play Vader Leader. And then Jacko won't yell at me all the time for playing Vader Leader every day. Because then I have Vader in my deck, so it's almost as the same. Right? Right? Oh, no, but the fact that singles are so high means the booster boxes are going to move? Ah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me stop the glare for you if you're looking.
No, it's fine. This guy is going to attack this guy. 4.
Okay,
No,
so
he can't. He can't.
You have to do the Sentinel.
So he's going to attack this.
Okay. So this guy's still alive because he only takes 4 damage from him, right? Or did you didn't give him extra, right? No, not that one.
No.
That was a different one.
So yeah, he's...
Okay, so he takes 4 damage on my Academy Defense Walker. And he hits you back for 5, so that guy's definitely dead.
Yeah.
And then you do the win defeated.
3 to the base.
3 to the base, yep, that doesn't care about Sentinel.
Gone.
3 to the base. So I will take away 7 and throw down a 10.
This guy's text.
He can ignore Sentinel.
No,
he could attack the base. He could attack this guy.
Wait, the second part. When it says when you, is it referring to this character or just me?
You in general. You just did it. You
just did it.
So right now you can do it without exhausting that guy, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you can draw
and just once per round. Yep. Go ahead.
Which is different than his
ability. Correct.
Okay.
Completely different ability.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. You're double dipping, but it's legit, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. That's done.
This is your brain. Rob, drugs are bad, okay? Yeah. CCGs are basically gambling. If you're buying packs, you're gambling. If you're buying singles, you're not gambling as much, but you still are gambling because you're basically buying stocks, right? It goes up and down in value. It's silly. It's cool. It's fascinating to me, though, because I've never really played one before, more than just starter decks, other than Keyforge. But I did buy some decks online in the secondary market, but I didn't pay a lot for them or anything.
I'll take the base for 4.
Take the base for 4?
Yeah.
15, halfway there. I took initiative, right? So you're good. You have anything else?
Okay.
Okay, draw 2.
Right. That does not stand up. So you still like that should stand up.
But... Yeah, I know. Every other game is ready, then draw, but this is draw, then ready. Or draw resource, then ready. That's 7. I will not resource.
Yeah, there's no max, right?
Nope. Yep. You can keep going. If you need the resources, you like need them for bigger cards coming later or lots of little cards, go nuts. But if you want options in your hand, yeah, it's up to you. And you can always stop and then like do it again next turn. It's like every turn is optional.
Sure. Let's just build this.
Like sometimes I'll go to like 7 until I draw into an 8 cost card. Then I'll put one down on that turn I draw into it. But I won't do it in case I don't draw, you know.
But yeah, I'm spending 1 to keep.
Okay. My first turn. I'll spend 2. I'll play a seasoned shore trooper. If I control 6 or more resources, which I do, this guy has +2 attack. your action. Probably should have just attacked your base with that first, because you're probably going to kill it, but you don't have to. You have Saboteur. You can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, like I've sold cards on eBay in the past, but I've never like sold cards to a store because I've never really been in the CCG like secondary market like that. So it's like all new to me. Like I said, when I came with my trade binder, I didn't even know what I was doing. I just brought a bunch of rares. But I don't know. I never really sat down to trade. I was like, I don't know. Do you like look up values? Like, how do people do it nowadays? They have an app and they're like checking values, like trade rarity for rarity, or you bundle things. I don't know. I don't know what kind of stuff goes on with the trading in a trading card game. Like literally, it's in the title of the game. I don't even know what I'm doing. So take advantage of me. I'm all good with that. But I have my list of cards I need, and it's almost all legendaries now. I think I have almost all the rares in a playset of 3 each. Oh, you played Chewy, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed there's a giant furball. What's this subtitle? Loyal Companion, this one is. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, I might as well, before this guy dies, I'm going to hit your base for 5. Oh, I can't.
Okay.
He's there.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I attack when you're readies.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I see what you're doing. All right.
Well, nuts.
Kyle is hustling me. All right. I'll spend 2. I'll play General Tag. When he comes into play, I give an experience token to each of up to 3 trooper units.
Oof.
So 1 trooper, 2 trooper, not a trooper. Okay, go ahead. Making my stuff more juicy for you. This guy, because he's... Oh, this guy actually hits for 6.
Which guy?
Him, because I forgot about my leader ability.
Ooh.
Oh, I can one-shot this guy. You better deal with him. I forgot about the +1 from my leader, and I'm such a noob. Why do I play with leaders for the first time on stream and embarrass myself? I don't know.
Well, I didn't see that. That changes things.
Standard trading rule is rare for rare, or 3 commons, or an is this for real? That's a thing? 3 commons. I was like Googling literally like before I went to pre-releases, what a pre-release is, how to play. I try to prepare myself because I don't like walking into things that I don't understand. So I do research, right? But the trading thing too, I looked up trading. I was like watching videos on Pokemon trade binders and stuff to understand like how I even store cards, how do I collect them, carry them, all this stuff. Yeah, I'll admit I'm a complete noob with that stuff. I used to only play LCGs for the last 12 years, all LCGs. You buy the cards, you have 3 copies of everything. I don't need to chase anything, trade anything, none of that stuff. I avoid all that. But unfortunately, all the competitive LCGs just seem to die. So unfortunately, the only card games I can play now are these.
Yeah.
So now I'm suckered in. 3 commons for an uncommon and 3 uncommons for a rare and so on. But then like you can't do that for like Vader or Boba Fett, who are like, you know, Boba Fett's like $70 or something crazy. So obviously I'm not going to trade rare $70 Boba Fett for like rare regional governor that's like $2, right?
Go on, shoot first, +1 on the attack, attacking this guy, then he'll be dead.
Holy crap, holy. And he doesn't hit you back because he's dead before that, because you shot first.
Yeah.
Or did Han shoot second? I don't remember. I'm not sure which version I watched. But... Okay, so yeah, no more Sentinel. Uh-oh. I'm naked. I'm exposed. Okay. 3 resources left. Okay. So this guy attacks for 3 +1 from this is 4, 5, 6. So he can deal with you too. Yeah. He's gonna attack the Wookiee. He's gotta, and he dies too, I think.
But he dies,
Hold on.
Dies standing.
Yeah. When I attack him, he stands up, and then he hits back for 3.
Yeah.
So I go to 5. but I literally need visual because too many things are going on. So he's dead, yeah, because he only had plus
he's
to health,
dead.
not
So
plus to
the-
attack. Yeah. Okay.
That sucks. I needed him standing.
All right, your action.
Okay.
This game is awesome.
I'll attack the base for 3.
Yeah, of course you will. Only once per round.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a new round.
Is it?
Yeah. That was the last round.
It is. You're right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Please be 1. Cheap money.
The odds.
All right, I will play a Consortium Star Viper. If I have the initiative, I gain Restore 2 when this guy attacks. But otherwise, not. Your action.
Take initiative.
Yeah, of course. So this does not have Restore 2. All right, pass, draw 2. I will not resource.
Of 8. That attacks for 3. Does that get a +1?
Only if it has damage on it from this guy, but it has no damage on it yet. But you can just like take it out. But obviously you'll die. Inquest. That's like the magazine, the magic prices and stuff in it from the 90s. There was another one too. I used to read. Alex, you like this view better? Okay, perfect. I mean, the poll was 65% wanted this view, so we went with it. And then I guess we lost like 45% of the viewers after that, or whatever, or 35% of the viewers left after that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 9 resources. We're only keeping track.
9 resources, okay.
Because
also, thank you to all 28 of you who clicked the like button. Thank you so much.
and 1 to Millennium. Okay.
Oh, Jacko, you'll trade me 7 Cantina Braggarts for anything? Oh, okay. They're like a common crappy unit that nobody likes. All right. Which you might have in your deck? No, you probably don't. Your action, your first.
All right.
So I'm at 18 out of 30 on my base. You only have 13 out of 30. I need to hit your base. I need to start hitting your base. A little trade with each other?
Yep.
Okay.
Gone.
I will hit Cassian for 2.
He's attacking for.
He has
2, 3, 4, 5.
5 attack and 4 health. Oh no, yeah, he does, because this guy gave it to him when he came and play. He's not like the other guy that's only when he's there. Experience tokens. And he has this buff because I have 6 or more resources. Oh yeah, he upkept the Falcon. Yeah, he paid for it. It's just like kind of off screen. Yeah, it's there.
I'll attack your base for 4.
Or
I'll draw a card.
22. All right. I'm going to spend all 7 of my money. Because I like playing big, flashy dudes with lightsabers. Count Dooku. Shielded. So when he comes in play, he gets a free shield. And when played, you may defeat a unit with 4 or less HP remaining. Well, look at this. 6 minus 2 is 4. Defeated. That was my secret plan why this guy just ran into him. Lining you up for... I was like, if you didn't use them, but you used them, I was like, maybe I can kill him before you use them. You have so many cards and so much money. Oh, that was smart. Oh, yeah. You did. I've done that before too. Casting. Yeah, I've done that. I've done it. You get used to just like discarding units over and over again. Yeah. I did that in a tournament, and I like looked down. And I'm like, wait, where's my leader? And I'm like, oh, I discarded him. Yeah. I'm sure you'd notice by the next round when you look down to do your leader ability or whatever, and you're like, oh, he's not there. I gotta dig it up. Yeah, still your action, right? Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Where is this?
I'll pass.
One sec. Matthew says, Rob, don't trade anything until you have a duplicate you don't need, or you don't know the current price of the card. Look up every price every time so you know it's an even trade. This is the slippery slope, my friend. Have fun. I was going to ask Matthew, do you play CCGs ever? And are you going to play with us at Gen Con when we play in like draft and sealed events for this game? Because that's what I plan on doing when I go there this year. Because the second set will be out by then. And I want some Mandalorian. I want some Mandalorian cards. I want to play Grogu, and I'm sure he'll be in the set. If Mandalorian and... or Din Djarin, that's his name?
Din Djarin, yeah.
Him, he's the hero leader, and Moff Gideon is they're the starter set for the second set. But then they also showed off at a conference. They have sleeves with Kylo and Rey, like the way I had Luke and Vader sleeves.
Nice.
They have like Mando and Moff Gideon sleeves, and then they also have Kylo. So I don't know if there's a second starter set or there's just like legendary leaders or something in the set, or what they're doing, but. Yeah, I'm excited for the next set for more characters I know. But yeah, you'll be there. All right, down. Okay, good. Make sure you know how to play before we go. Force table. You can play on Force table if you don't want to buy cards before Gen Con. Okay, so it's your turn, right?
I passed.
Oh, you pass. Yeah, soft pass. I just grab initiative. You have to waste all those resources, but I need to hit your base to catch up. You're just doing that because you don't want to play something that I can just kill it. But then if I take initiative, I go first. I have 2 guys up. I still don't have enough to win. Yeah, I'll just bite. I'll hit your base for 5. Now you're gonna punish me. Oh crap. What the hell are you playing?
I didn't want him to come in and die.
I can't kill him, I don't have enough. Right? He's only 2, 3, 4, 5. I wouldn't have killed him, but I probably got him close. I would have ran into him for sure because he's a sentinel. But yeah, but then he would have readied. I'll take initiative. I was like, what the hell are you going to drop that's going to wipe my board or something here? Chewy.
Oh. Does the raids work? How's the raid work?
Raid is like a bonus on attacking only, not on defense. So like if Chewie had like raid 2 and I attacked him, I only get hit back for 3. But if Chewie was attacking me, he'd get that 2 bonus and he'd have like 5 power.
Oh, so raid 1 is a bonus 1.
Ryan, what up? When the tokens are I can't see behind the stupid heart thing. Oh, when the tokens are the rarest item on the board, LOL. Hey, Count Dooku's rare, but I have like 6 of him, so yes, you're correct.
Yeah, okay. This is probably
That is true.
Spend 2, play her, and him. Yeah, and it's back to me, right?
Wait, what are you doing?
I played her. 1 played.
You can exhaust a unit or ready a resource.
Either ready a resource or exhaust.
Oh, so ready a resource.
Okay. Ready a resource.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to exhaust the unit.
Yeah.
It helps you, like, you could play her like turn 1, ready a resource, and then maybe still play another card.
Yeah, so that was the end of 1 turn, and then it's just back to me, right?
Yep. Yeah, because I took initiative, so I passed for the rest of the round. Oh, no.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, so if I fight this thing, I'll only get hit back for 1. But if this thing's fighting me or my base, it's plus 2.
Okay. All right. Draw.
Yep. Sure, I'll go to 8. I'll go to 8 resources. I'll do it.
I don't even know how many I have. I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 9. We'll just not. Experience tokens. That's like
these, like the +1/+1. Yeah. Like those attachments, but like we use green tokens instead. Upgrades, I should say.
Okay. I just yeah, let's just
no resourcing.
No resource.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's just these are like a lot of. I already do it in 3s sometimes if I have like lots of 3-cost stuff. Probably gives away information, but I just like it being a little easier to turn 2 of them at once. Okay, so I'm first. Do it. Okay, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite cards.
No, I don't want to see it.
Oh, I know. You're gonna hate it. I'm sorry. I have to teach you, like, I can't trick you into liking the game without showing you the most annoying cards. So then when I ask you at the end of the night, do you want to play again in the future?
If this kneels all my resources,
no, there's nothing like that yet. Good. I don't think. But yes, you know it'll come. Suck. You know it'll come. Would suck. Yeah, okay, that's sure. Like we know that from like Thrones, right? Like exhausting locations,
or just taking away gold, or
yeah. Okay, so I spent 5. I'm playing Overwhelming Barrage. Okay, super evil card. You know, all of the art on it, everything. Oh, it's so good. You have a friendly unit +2/+2 for the phase. Then it deals damage equal to its power, so that includes the +2. It got added to the red power number. Divided as you choose among any number of other units. So I could deal to my units, your units, a mix of both, spaced around.
Who are you choosing? So we can.
I'm gonna buff this guy. They're both 5. I'll just do it to him. So he's now hits for 7 and has 2 extra health for the rest of the phase. So I'll do this. And then I'm going to deal out the 7 damage. I will do 6 to him, so he's gone. And then I'll throw 1 on this ship up here. Probably should have killed those 2 and then like dealt a little to him, so then I could finish him. That would clear your whole board. But I am teaching, and I'm not going to be as dirty as I could, but I need to get through that Sentinel anyway, so I want him out of the way. And dealing damage is like not attacking, so I don't have to deal with him readying or anything. So yeah, that's Overwhelming Barrage. Cost me 5. Sometimes can like wipe a whole board. It's awesome when you play it on Vader when he has his lightsaber and everything, and you like add that extra and do like, you know, like a 10 damage or whatever to everything. It's crazy. Let's live in the dream.
All right. Well,
We'll play another Chewy. You're close, man. You're close. You're at 22. You have 8 more damage.
you know,
Push, push. Whoa, that was loud.
I'll spend 3. Wing leader.
When played, give 2 experience tokens to another friendly rebel unit.
2 means like,
So 2 little green tokens, so like attaching 2 +1/+1s.
yeah.
So it gets a 2 buff to both sides. Or you can put it on her, but I think that's probably the better
No,
play.
she's gonna.
Is she though?
Oh,
Do I really care about her? She only hits for 2.
Let's see.
Okay, I will I'll read Matthew's super chat. Matthew, been a member for 25 months. What is really messing me up is the inability to get in on the first release of Magic, but passing up this opportunity. My wallet's alarm is going off. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I will spend 2. I'm going to play a Snowtrooper Lieutenant. When played, you may attack with a unit if it's Imperial, which this guy is. Give him +2 to his attack. I'm going to hit your base for 7. 7. So take this 3 away and put a 10. You're now 5 away.
Do raids stack?
Yes, 100%. Yep. Yes, raid value stack. So if you give a raid 2 unit raid 1, it's now raid 3. Yes.
Wait, how many away am I?
5.
5 away.
30 health on your base. You're at
And
25.
this guy hits with what?
He hits for 7 for this phase. So you're about to die unless you can get rid of Count Dooku or put a Sentinel down or something. Or with that asteroid something or other sanctuary where you like exhaust my unit.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, I got nothing.
You could take the initiative and maybe draw into something and go first, but then you have to. This is still.
Yeah, no, because you're still gonna go.
Well, I go second, but you have to have some way to deal with all my stuff and like.
Wait, this guy's still up. You're still gonna go.
Oh yeah. I'm still gonna go now. Yeah,
regardless.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
no,
so
like
sorry.
I would have to have something
You
to
have to have
do
something now,
right now.
Yeah, and
this
then
second.
take initiative. Yeah, I'm being dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
find another
there's,
Leia quick. Yeah. Play another Leia. You can still play her and then just defeat this. You don't even need to defeat this one. I think you just put the other one in play. She does the wind plate exhaust unit, and then you can defeat the one you played. You have a Leia, do it.
No.
It's your only hope.
I have no. I have. Wow.
There's a card called Your Only Hope too. That's like you can play off the top of your deck. If you have 5 or less on your base, you get to play whatever card it is for free. So she like works with R2D2 also, or the card does. Sorry.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Eat the new one.
There's nothing I can do.
Nothing. Okay.
No.
Oh. GG.
Yeah.
You should have just hit
There's
my base harder.
I know. I thought I was going to be able to. You know why? Because I thought she stood a character.
It's a resource. Yeah, it's exhaust unit or ready resource.
Yeah, I read that card wrong, and that's what messed me up. Because I wouldn't have passed. I only passed because I thought I could put out Chewie and then stand him, to then get a shot off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I messed that up. Yeah,
No
my last cards were those, which did nothing. So
yeah, these guys are so good. I've learned like in play, like get these guys out of play as fast as possible.
I just got that guy on the last draw. Like I had one near the beginning that I used because I couldn't afford it. But
they're so annoying.
Yeah,
but this obviously like buffing up your whole board, like so good.
The most I could have done was giving this guy another raid, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would have hit with 6, but that's not enough.
You're 2 away, yeah. But you had her, so you could have finished me. It just takes too many actions.
Yeah, it was too many actions.
So you should have just gone hard.
I needed a way to just get rid of that guy.
Yeah, that's true.
It was all there. That Leia not reading the card fully.
But that's why we're here. We're learning.
I know.
We're learning.
We're good.
Well, it's up to you if you want to play another one or you want to call it there. And it's also up to you if you want to play this again next week and like we can play with the same deck. If you want, like, you know, 'cause I feel bad like you're playing everything for the first time and like obviously once you play something once and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
now I understand it. Let me play again with the same stuff.
I don't think it did too terrible.
No, not at all.
Really.
So many times I'm like, oh, if I play this, I'm really gonna screw him. And then you're like, slap a sentinel down or something, and I'm like,
I didn't see any of those like cards like that. Just really.
yeah, that's what I was trying to tell Kyle before. Was like Cassian's more of like a base rushy kind of deck. Obviously, he wants you to hit the base a lot. The red faction's more about like aggression, attacking the base, or just attacking in general. But yeah, there's this like balance where like the games are really fast once you know what you're doing because people like will go at the base a little harder, and you only like deal with threats.
When you know what cards you're looking for.
Yeah, true. Because in tournament play, like even casual, it's one round is 25 minutes they give you, but if you play best of 3 rounds, they give you 55 minutes to do best of 3. So that means you get jam games in like, you know, like 18 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And it happens. Like I was playing, like you'd win 2 games and still have like 15 plus minutes left or so, 20 minutes left. But yeah, but it's like you need to know what you're doing, like really practice, and that's what they're trying to like emphasize. But the game is usually really quick once you really know what you're doing. But yeah, it's up to you. We can talk after and figure out like if you want to play this again, no problem. If you don't, no problem. But yeah, you just let me know. But yeah, you don't want to play it now, right?
No,
time. Yeah.
I do like.
But again, you can find decks online. You can play this again. I'll leave it assembled, and if you want to like play on Force Table and like practice a little more, if you want, and we play again. If you don't, just want to come back and jam it again. You can also. I made a deck for Mel, because I was thinking like of roping her in here. But maybe we can do that next week, or you play against Mel too. And she has her own like little Leia deck that I put together. I did only mono green, so it's like playing a bunch of like double green cards in it, because it has like extra green, but no other faction. So it's maybe not the best Leia, but it's using cards that I didn't use in your deck, which it would use red because a lot of the rebels are in there, and she's, if you look, she's like, she can do on one action have 2 units attack. So like she like action sheets has 2 rebels go at you. So like, you know, where you like play a unit and you think you have like, she does 1 attack and then you can do something. She could just have it like where 2 guys like just rush your base or like kill a big unit before you can even use it. Stuff like that. Yeah, she's very aggressive. But yeah, so we could play more if you want in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's fun, like, and again, you can look up decks and like I don't have all the cards. That's the problem with these stupid rare games with the rares and legendaries. So it's not like the LCGs where I can just build everything because I have 3 copies of every card. This I don't. But this I have like 100 versions of all the commons because I bought 2 boxes and you get like I have like 6, 8, 9 copies of all the commons, which is good. So when we build like for 3 people, that's fine. Yeah. And as the card sets expand, we'll have more cards to then swap out for the ones I'm missing in future sets and stuff. But it's just the first set. There's only 252 cards to pick from.
How many cards are in this deck?
50.
50 even?
That's a minimum you have to have.
No,
I just put 50 only.
50, okay.
And then when you play draft or you play sealed, so sealed, you get 6 packs, you open them, put all the cards down, and build a deck from that. That's what they do at pre-release events. And they cost like $30, so you're basically paying like $6 a pack, and you just open up, and whatever leaders you get, you have to pick one of those leaders, and you can use any base you want. The store has like a stack of bases, so you can pick any color. And then you build a 30-card minimum deck. Same with draft. Draft is 3 packs. Draft them around the table like we just do with Game of Thrones. And then you have 40-something cards. You build a 30-card minimum deck to play. And then you play a little tournament. And these, in Constructed, playing 1v1 is 50 cards. In the team game that I was talking about, Twin Suns it's called, where you play 3 to 5 players, it is right now 50 card decks, and it's singleton format where it's only 1 copy of every card in the deck. So I can't have 3 Vaders, only 1 Vader. So it's more swingy and crazy, which just makes it kind of fun. And you can play 2 leaders and a base. So then you can pull in more colors than you would normally play with. So the deck gets wacky. But it's minimum 50 cards. But once they have a couple sets out, they're going to make it minimum 80 cards. And 1 of every card. But because the set's so small right now, they like everyone had the same deck basically. Because if you need 80 cards. So I want to try that multiplayer in the future. Doesn't have to be next week. And if you don't want to play it, we don't have to do it. I'm all good, but I do want to try it at one time in the future. But yeah, so I'm just having fun. I want to stream this like weekly, just one time a week, play some casual. I go to like Thursday night right now. I'm gonna go tomorrow actually to play like a draft. I think it's gonna be draft. They were talking about it being draft in Discord. And then Sundays they do like a local right now. I don't know when they'll run out of packs or stop doing it, but they're doing like a little Swiss tournament where it's just a casual, $10. They put a pack and a half into the pool.
Yeah.
For every player, and then the top 8 they divvy up the pack. So if you come in first, you get like 4, 6, 8 packs. So I don't know what it is, whatever. And then like you just play like 3 rounds or whatever, and bring whatever deck you want to build. I obviously brought a Vader deck last week, and yeah, it was pretty fun. Dropping big evil spaceships and playing stuff. Yeah, it was
Nice.
good times. Good times. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So that's it for today's stream. Only a couple games again. Teaching slower, takes longer and all that stuff. Normally this, like I said before, this game, when you know what you're doing, you can jam it out 15, 20 minutes. You can crack a game. Best of 3, under an hour, no problem. Very quick back and forth. I love that, like, you don't have to, in normal card games, we're sitting there like, your turn, and then you just watch as they're like, I'll exhaust this, play this. Well, that triggers that. I'll draw a card. Let me search through my deck, look at the top 10, shuffle, and you're like falling asleep, playing on your phone, waiting for the finish. I just love the way it's like, I'll do one action.
Oh, yeah,
You do an
you
action.
don't have the resources, and you're both getting the resources kind of at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I
Fair.
like it.
I just like the back and forth. It's fun. Abby Duke says, my favorite casual game is called Cheese Master. What the heck is that? And are you making a joke? I don't even know. Edward says, in the multiplayer adds a layer of politics. Why are you hitting me? She's about to win next turn, etc. Yeah, so anyone who's been watching the channel for over a decade or so, we used to play Game of Thrones, the living card game. In the first edition, I can't remember if they added it in second edition, but there was a format called Melee. And it was the same exact thing. And some of the designers who literally used to work on cards for Game of Thrones work on this game now. And you can see the influence from Game of Thrones, a card game, in this game. And especially with that multiplayer format, if you go look up what Melee format is from Game of Thrones first edition, they used to have like world championships of it and stuff. People could play in the 1v1 and the next day play in the Melee, and you could be the champion of the 1v1, and you could try to like place really high in the Melee, and they even gave a trophy to like the one who did the best in both formats. And they would give you like a giant sword as the prize, or a battle hammer, like a Robert's Warhammer and stuff. It's crazy. But that was the same way. We played Melee a few times, and I used to watch it when I was at Worlds and stuff. But yeah, tons of politicking, tons of, like, this was like back in like 2012, 2013 or so. But yeah, tons of like negotiation and stuff. It was really cool. And they had lots of cards in the set that affected all players and stuff. A lot like this, like I'm seeing similarities. So like, I totally understand the Twin Suns thing.
Well, there was Melee only cards.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
But that doesn't exist in this.
No, I don't think so. No, not yet. But they could release like pre-built decks that maybe have some cards that are specific for it in the future. But as you see some of the cards in here, like
they reference
choose the player,
more than
or choose all players. Choose a few players. They get to all draw cards, so you can use that to like negotiate. I forgot to mention in this game though, and I don't know if you noticed, it doesn't matter too much in this game with the 50 cards. But when I was playing like at pre-releases with the 30 card deck, if you ever need to draw and there's no cards left in your deck,
I saw that. Yeah.
3 damage your base for each one.
Yeah.
So some of the cards that choose the player to draw a card, I never clicked in. I always thought it was just for
you
multiplayer.
Can force them to...
You pick them, and they have to draw and then taking
Right.
damage. Yeah, so cool, so cool. So many cards in the set are made for draft, and the multiplayer format, like right from the beginning. There's so many things that like they work differently in all 3 game modes or 4 game modes. Limited. They call this what we just played Premier format, and then they have the Twin Suns format. So yeah, people are excited. The game's blowing up. I'm sure it'll be super popular at Gen Con this year. Last year was overshadowed by Disney Lorcana. They came out with a card game,
Right. Yeah.
and it sold out, and all the people killing each other for it. But this game was there to demo, and people were like, "Yeah, it's fun, it's cool," but nobody really cared. They were all worried about Lorcana. Now we're here. This game's out, and there's so many players that I met at the stores I was going to. They're like, yeah, Lorcana's pretty much dead, or I gave up on Lorcana, I sold all my cards, I'm all in on this, I played this, I'm in, and it's like tons of players. I don't know. That's at least around here, but that's crazy. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna get out of here, and yeah, we're playing some Star Wars deck building game on Friday, Earthborn Rangers on Saturday. Streams are scheduled. You can set reminders, tune in for that. Make sure you subscribe. Notifications on. We're going to play more Star Wars Limited at some point on the channel. I don't know what's next. We'll figure it out. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.